Hello. It's me. I'm like 3 hours late. What time is it now? We were meant to go live at 2. Nah, at 3. Call it 3. We're at least 2 hours late, possibly 3. Oh. That's awkward. Hi, Tempe. How's it going? Hi, everybody. How is it going? You can't actually see what I just exclaimed at. So look, it's DollyWhiskers. DollyWhiskers is right there. That was unexpected. I wasn't expecting them to be there. Oh, shit. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Get rid of that. And then let's go back to this. Big Cameron. Yes, no, I get Big Cameron. Okay. Congratulations on the first Kara. But also congratulations on the first Ira, because Kara was immediately rude about it. If it was anybody else, I probably wouldn't have done that. But Kara deserves to be punished. Congratulations, Ira, when the thing plays. There we go. Congratulations, Ira, on the second totally official first. Who else is in chat right now? Hot Dog Poisoning, welcome to chat. Bug, welcome to chat. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastically. Did I say Hot Dog Poisoning? I think I did. Tempe, how's it going? Have you trimmed any... Tempe, this is Minecraft. This is not scary. Have you trimmed any interesting dogs today, Tempe? Phoenix, thank you very much for the contribution for the total, not a pyramid scheme. And that's it. I hope everybody's doing okay. Minecraft can be scary. It can, but it's not like we're not out here pretending that this is a horror game. I don't think you can. I think you could set it up to be, but ours is not. Ours is a wholesome environment. I am off right now. I am off work right now because my dog just had a litter of puppies. How many puppies did you have? How many? No, this is more exciting. No, this is more exciting than the stream. Tempe, how many puppies did you have? What breed is your dog? Have you named them all Tim? Interesting questions like this. Are they all called Jeff? Can you name a puppy after me? You got to play a spoopy map at some point. I don't find Minecraft scary in that way. You sort of like, there's a certain amount of, I don't know. It's not the realistic games that set me off either, because I suppose Alan Wake is jump scare. Like, if I played a scary map, the jump scares in Minecraft would have to be on point, like absolutely on point. We're gonna hop straight back in. We're gonna hop straight in. DollyWhiskers, am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. There was no warning.
Do you speak?
I am speaking. Hello, this is me.
Okay. On 80, your mic's doing that thing again, but I'll put you down.
Well, hang on.
Dolly has this really interesting problem at the moment where Discord makes them infinitely loud. Like it just...
That better?
That is better, actually. Speak.
Hello. This is me.
You're at your usual 90 now, which is actually normal. Real weird. Real weird. Gonna look one up for you. You can play it on stream blind if you dare. Like, the jump scares have to be on point, Time Lord, if that's a thing. Like, if they're not on point...
Cara.
I need to close the door because I can hear myself in your microphone. One sec.
The doors are closed.
I'm gonna fully close it. Fully close it. I'm sealed in. They are standard poodle puppies. We have 7, 4 boys, 3 girls. The theme we picked for this litter is cow theme, so they will be named after breeds of cow. I love it. That is literally the best thing I've heard all day. I went to work. Tempe, you have no idea how much I needed the news that you've had that many poodles and you've named them after cows. I had to go to work today. I hate working on a weekend, and I did not know that I needed a bunch of cow-themed puppies in my life. But here we are. What about psychological horror vibes instead of jump scares? It's Minecraft. How psychological horror can it possibly be?
That would get me.
Yeah, like I'm somewhat of a horror game connoisseur. I've played Outlast. I don't think Minecraft can scare me in that way. Psychologically, I mean. Unless they've...
MP, are you in the Discord? Because if you are, please post poodle photos.
Yeah, I will send you I'll DM you an invite to our Discord, Tempe, right this second, if you are inclined to join, so you can show us all some puppy photos, because I'd absolutely adore that, if that's okay. Generate a link, copy button. Capybara. Can I whisper in? I can't whisper in
Yeah, you
I have-
can. You click on the person's name.
How do you whisper in?
Click on their name, and then there's quick whisper.
Yeah, if I click whisper, tell you what, I can just go. Tempe is in. Oh, I'm getting confused. I can't do it. I'm going into the browser to do it because I'm thicker than a snicker. There we go. Tempe, I have DM'd you a Discord invite through Twitch. Let me know if you get that. Jura, welcome to chat. We're talking about puppies, Jura. Have you moved house yet?
Hi, Jura.
How is that going? Jura went to Chimken's local butchers and won their meat raffle. The prize was a portion of chicken livers. No, we can't. No, I don't care about your house. You just ate my family. Marinated in chili paste, at least. At least it wasn't like marinated in battery acid. That would have just been
I'm pretty
torture.
sure like chicken livers are frequently eaten in places like the Philippines.
Okay, we can
When I
never go
looked
to the
into
Philippines.
Filipino recipes.
What countries
chicken
eat
liver
frog?
Was like France.
Okay, we can never go to France, but I'm not that upset about that. Kara went to Chimken's local butchers and won their meat raffle. The prize was a portion of lamb leg. It was inexplicably marinated in garlic. Holy shit, we've had 2 whole actual marinades. No, there it is, body lotion. Ira, Chimken's local butchers won their meat raffle. The prize was a portion of pork trotters. They were inexplicably marinated in body lotion. I mean, they would be nice. They'd be nicely softened pig trotters. That sounds poisonous. Depends if it's all natural. Like, if it's got some sort of chemical in it, potentially. But if it's like... I'm not sure what they put in body lotion. To ask a really dumb question of chat, is soap poisonous or does it just taste bad? Jura's lurking. Thank you, Jura. I appreciate you so much, but they would potentially smell great. Is soap poisonous? Is that why so many people don't wash themselves? Because it's actually... No, that's a terrible thing to say. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. This is a very unofficial... This is 2 unofficial starts to streams that we've had, so I'm going to say the words real quick. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. We are on the Minecraft SMP today. There is a link in chat to all of our fellow members. They are all content creators in their own right, or at least a good percentage of them are. So if you'd like to go drop them a follow, I'd really appreciate it. But other than that, today we are going to be doing a resource grind. We are very much prepping for the 1.21 patch release in Minecraft, which is adding a whole bunch of stuff that we're all very super excited about. But the biggest issue, it might be an issue, it's not necessarily an issue, is that we need to expand our world borders so we get some of the benefits of the new stuff that they're adding. So we are building very long bridges in the nether, and we need a shit ton of resources to do that. In which Discord category do you want me to dump this puppy spam? Okay, you got it. Go tag Tempe in the right place. Apparently most are non-toxic, so not poisonous exactly. You mean you'd be pooping, but you'd be farting bubbles. Like if you ate pig trotters covered in soap. This is I've had better starts to streams. Like, we've already talked about farting bubbles. I'm not sure I can ever pull myself back from saying those words out loud.
I mean, we're technically not resource grinding, we're digging.
Okay, sorry. Other people have been resource grinding. We are digging.
Yeah.
I can hear footsteps, but I'm alt-tabbed. Yeah, you teleported because I was alt-tabbed and all of a sudden you're moving around. Is this your dog? Because he's very excited to see you.
No, I don't know whose dog this is. He's just sat down.
He's a good boy. Okay,
He is a good boy.
so let's do a bit of a thing.
I want to say special shout out to Phoenix for doing a bunch of work on the nether tunnels already.
But also
Time Lord and Wizard for doing huge amounts of resource gathering.
Slow down.
Wow.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Yay!
At this point in the stream, I would usually say, what's your best achievement since we last spoke? But at the same time, I'm just happy that you're alive and you're out there existing, especially during this Pride Month. You don't have to necessarily be one of, Pride Month is great. Celebrate.
For Pride Month, if you have friends who are part of the LGBTQ plus community, let them know that they are loved and give them all of your money.
Give them all of your money.
Yep.
Don't feel obligated to pay people. Evil Seedlet, you are not setting a good precedent considering what we just said. Yes, please
Hooray.
give me money.
Evil Seedlet has been nesting with us
I need the
for
money.
3
I would like
months.
the money.
I mean, you're not giving me money during Pride Month? Jester. We've not had Jester in a while. You know
Sky,
why
I could give you money now and you would just refund it.
You know why we've not had Jester in a while? It's not on the wheel it's not on the thing anymore.
Put your Demi hat on.
But yeah, let's go Demi. Let's go Demi. And you know what? Because we've had such a weird start, I'm just going to do something real quick because otherwise that's going to bother me spiritually. And who wants to watch a streamer that's bothered spiritually? I'd accept some pans. Is that because you're pansexual? Is that a really good joke, or are you actually pansexual?
If I go stand in the kitchen, there would be pots and pans in our kitchen.
Puppy spam has been delivered. I might have to. Can I, Tempe? Do I have your permission to put a picture of your puppies on stream? I'm actually pan. When somebody says it like that, I'm actually pan. I immediately go, you're a satyr and you've got a pan pipe and you live in the woods with a bunch of fairies. But that's a very deep cut reference. Is it a deep cut reference? I don't think it is. Maybe it isn't. I'm referencing that thing, Midsummer Murders. Not Midsummer Murders. What am I referencing? Midsummer Night's Dream. Midsummer Murders is something completely different.
Yeah, but I love that that's your go-to.
Midsummer Murders is a popular British show about people that live in a town of Midsummer, and apparently people continue to move there even though there's somebody murdered there every week. Nah, he's a totally decently well-known god. Okay, that's fair. Okay, before we move on too far, let's get a picture of these. Oh my fucking god, these puppies. I am not broody. I'm not a broody individual. We're not having children. I cannot be broody in any sense of the word. But I am so puppy hungry right now. And that's not like a sandwich thing.
Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are
They
cool.
want to eat all of these
Bow ties are
puppies.
cool.
Look at these goddamn puppies.
Get rid.
They've got their own individual little color-coded collars on already. Tempe. Can we all just take a 15-minute pause while I just go, my broveries. I want a Labrador, so for it, like, there's a new Labrador puppy at work called Luna, and they are they are one of the highlights of me going to the office at the moment. I want a Labrador puppy so bad. So bad. We've made a bunch of realizations about life and like marriage, and we're doing that, and like not having children, and we're not doing that, and getting more cats, and we're doing that. But I want a Labrador so bad, but I feel like it might actually kill me. There is a line of the stuff that I have within my power to do on a daily basis whilst taking care of somebody that is chronically ill. I feel like a puppy might kill me. But still, I can look at a picture like that and go, there is a very, very specific stabbing pain in my stomach right now. So that might be the spicy fries that I ate for lunch.
We will get puppies one day.
We will. I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to call them Sandwich. Or no,
not sandwich. Sandwich.
We're gonna get a Labrador, right? And we're gonna call him Sandwich because he can answer to multiple names. He can be Sandwich. So Sandwich is spelled S-A-M-M-I-C-H. He can respond to Sammy. He can respond to Sandwich. He can respond to Earl because the Earl of Sandwich. He can refer to His Majesty. Sandwich has legs, and yes, of course, the dog is gonna have legs before somebody makes that joke. I think I made that joke, so we'll backpedal from that. Where are we going? Welcome, Ryan. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're talking about dogs again, Ryan. I hear a lot of dog names, and that is the first sandwich I've heard. Me and Dolly have Me and Dolly have me and Dolly. Yeah, also great because we do like to be original with such things. And we are very pro sitting down of an evening and just naming theoretical pets that we might one day own. What was it? Toyota Corolla, 2003 Toyota Corolla. There was a cyberpunk.
Yeah, but that was a cat.
There was a cyberpunk stream where a bunch of people in chat were like, "What are your weird names?" And Dolly has this weird name, and one on the list is 2003 Toyota Corolla.
And unauthorized chef and charcuterie board.
Yeah, we're gonna name a dog charcuterie. Can we? I'm not entirely sure where the like the equivalent of child abuse comes in. If it's like, can you really? It'd be like naming a child charcuterie board. I have a rule that I can't name any pet. I have the same name as a dog I have groomed. I have been a dog groomer for 16 years, so that's a lot of names. Holy shit, that's hard. Have you got some examples of the cow names you've used? Like, are we talking like, I'm trying to think of a single breed of cow. And I can't. What are the Highland? Is Highland a good name?
Highland, Hereford.
Hereford would be good. Angus would be good too.
Jersey
is good. Highland doesn't quite sit with me.
Where are you going?
Along the bridge. Where are you going?
You're in the tunnel, aren't you?
Yeah. Where have you gone?
Well, we need to dig out for the tunnel, so I was stopping at the bit where there's a lot of stuff to dig out first.
Yeah, so I figured I was... I'm on the bridge. Did you fly over this?
No.
Do you know how wide we're digging?
Yeah, 13 wide, 30 high.
30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's either that or we
You do like to make life difficult, right? Why isn't the tunnel why isn't the tunnel in arm's reach? And he digs. That's right, Evil Seedlit, because we dig you too. You're pretty cool, Evil Seedlit. Does everybody have I flown the wrong direction?
Yeah, you flew past me.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, I want to be that person and say we dig Evil Seedlit a bunch on this channel, and because every chat that we go to, I seem to be able to get this to happen. So could everybody go drop Evil Seedlit a follow? A completely unrelated, they secretly despise me shouting them out, but also at the same time I think they love it. We have a list of cow breeds, and tomorrow we will assign them Angus, Jersey, Galloway, Charolais. I've never heard that. Hereford, Simmental, Limousine. I'm sure that's not how that's pronounced, but that's almost the same spelling as limousine. Highland, Shorthorn, Corrient, Devon, Brahma, Dexter. There is a breed of cow called Dexter. Guernsey, Longhorn, and Wagyu. Are you selling these puppies? Are you gonna have an entire... You could literally be a person on the internet that claims that they are a cow herd and then just arrive with a crook and like 10 poodles. You could really poorly advertise yourself. You could be like, oh, I've got this herd of cows, and we go to events, and people will be really both excited and disappointed, because they'll be disappointed that they don't get a herd of cows, but they'll be really excited when it's a herd of puppies. Because I don't think anybody in their right mind is going to be disappointed by a herd of puppies. Yes, there are 5 that have homes waiting already, as much as I want to keep them all. Yeah, this is, like, Dolly wants to foster at some point in our lives, right? And I think we are very much the danger zone of people that would just end up keeping every single puppy we own and like foster, and that's not good. You hear a lot of people on the internet talk about fostering, and that's not the way to do it. But proud of you for having that amount of self-control to be able to give them to homes, because I think a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. That's very good of you. Okay, so 6 in either direction of this line. Do you have a block that isn't... I have a cat that is a foster fail.
I'll go and get one.
We just need like a stack of cobblestone to just mark out the line.
Yeah, no.
I like the term foster fail. Like, it's a bad thing, but also you got your own child out of the deal. I like that.
I'm not sure where Time Lord put the ice he gathered, otherwise I'd go get that.
If anybody else would like to share some beloved pet stories, I'm totally here for this as an experience. I know Vulcan Ryan has lots of dogs. Whose actual...
You got huskies, haven't you, Ryan?
I don't know the names of Ryan's dogs. I simp for Ryan so hard. Vulcan Ryan is an absolutely brilliant human being. They're a speedrunner for Elden Ring. I can't shout. Can I shout out somebody so soon? Shout out Vulcan Ryan. I simp for Vulcan Ryan so hard, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I don't know the names of your dogs, Ryan. River is my husky retriever mix. My two older cats were born outside my apartment back in Alabama, and the youngest is their niece. It's nice. I feel I was so... Is it common... Dolly, you've been a cat owner longer in your life. Is it common to have pet cats on the regular that are siblings, or do people tend to get mixed bags? Because it was nice that Dolly and George were siblings, right?
I think it's fairly common for people to have siblings, because if it, especially if you're only you're going to get one cat and then you see, oh, but there's two left, and that would be really sad to break them up. So
my two older cats were born outside my apartment in Alabama. The youngest is their niece. I read this. Bosley is our terrier mix, and then we have Wilbur, who we found at a dollar store. We were fostering him for a bit, but adopted him a few weeks ago. That's adorable. Ryan's a father for the third time. Ryan's a father for the third time. That's brill. Our white cat Otho snuggled me overnight last night for the first time, even though we've had him for 3 years. So, have you... I don't want to go too much into your... I don't want to go too much into your situation. I don't want to upset you, Seedlit, by asking this question. So maybe I shouldn't. Have you noticed a mood change? I'm trying to word this in a way that's nice. Have you noticed a mood change in your cat since the things that happened in your life happened recently, which I'm not going to say out loud because, because George's temperament changed. Not temperament. Temperament's the wrong word. The stuff that he did changed quite dramatically, right?
Mm-hmm.
He likes to get under quilts now and snuggle. Last night, he lied over one of our... last night, I was, lied under the quilt on our bed, and we're, with my arm across the mattress, and he sort of got under the quilt, and then put both of his paws on my arm and sort of, sat there purring real loudly while I was under this quilt, and he did the same to Dolly while they were taking a nap today. And they would have never done that before. You're just going to go 6 in each direction, right? Yeah,
but this is the path that we're doing, and then...
I want to just, because we can flat plane it, right? So if we...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you have more ice just for the purposes of this? Because I'm concentrating on mining out the space rather than...
Yeah, but the ice is for the path. I don't want to put the ice down.
Maybe a little noms was like my boy and usually my night snuggle guy, and another cat this kind of moved in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Temperament-wise, I've inadvertently, on the subject of dogs and things that straight animals do, all of a sudden, I've accidentally trained one of the dogs at work that isn't even mine, and their mum can't even get them to do it. I can do a hand movement on one of the puppies at the office, and they sit and give paw. I have taught them to do that by accident. They don't do it for anybody else except me. I could go. I sort of do a click with my. I go because I do it with the cat. I did it with the cats when we taught them how to shake hands. I lift my hand up like this and sort of do a clicking noise with my tongue. And this dog now, if I go into the room, if I do this, they sit down immediately and hold up their paw. And I'm just sort of did you teach them that? And no, that I taught somebody else's dog to do that, and they won't do it for her. They'll do it for me.
I do love that.
It's like installing knowledge in somebody else's child. I'm being so useful right now. I need you to do something for me.
What?
I need you to replace those quartz with a block that isn't nether related.
You don't have yeah, okay. I have borders on my ore.
Yeah, I don't. I just need like a cobble. I need a cobble line, and then I'll flat plane it along the bridge.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I mean, I didn't bring any blocks myself. I would have gone and done this myself. I freaking love animals. I freaking love animals. Frogs that bite people's fingers off. Dolly, do you want to talk about Noodle?
He doesn't bite my finger off. He
and...
just likes to deep throat my finger every now and again.
Yeah, we
doesn't have teeth.
We have a tiny little frog called Dumpling, and he was the frog that everybody was like, he's not going to live because we got 3 frogs originally, and the 2 were like normal. 2 of them were normal size, and then Dumpling was like stunted, and we almost didn't bring him home because the shop owner was like, I can't give him to you. We think he's got a health problem. He might not live very long. And he's now, they've caught up in size, right? Yeah, they've caught up in size, right? And he's all of a sudden caught up to where his sister now is because we lost the other one. And he's caught up in size where his sister now is, but we still think he's a little bit... We're not sure if he's a bit blind or like there's just something a little bit developmentally wrong, because if you move anything visually in front of his line of sight, right, he'll go Wah! And just like...
From seeing other people's photos online and videos online, it's very common.
Is it?
For white tree frogs. Yeah, they will just try and eat anything that moves in front of their face.
Like Soup doesn't do it though.
It's a personality thing. Soup is a lot less outgoing than Dumpling. She's shyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my current plan is to...
Just go along here.
I mean, to be honest, I might go along the outside and dig in. So go through this wall over here in a straight line until you hit a void space. So, like, I'm assuming the bridge has gaps in it. And then come back and we'll hollow it out. And then we'll do the top afterwards. So mine up as far as you can go. I'm sure this isn't going to get one of us killed. At least all of my gear is fireproof.
I'm sure. Mine isn't.
Let me just put a... torch in my offhand, so that makes no difference. Okay, well, you're here for conversation, chat, because I'm not entirely sure how good the footage of this is going to be. Yeah, Dumpling is
You might want shaders off.
How so?
For the nether. Be easy to see.
I can't do it. I can't. It looks so terrible.
Alright.
I've been ruined by real high-quality shaders. And now vanilla Minecraft is dead to me. I didn't bring a spade, however. I don't suppose you have an ender chest on you.
I do. Come back here. I had to put it down because I needed my spade too.
I've got a sword and a pick from when we were streaming the other day. Hey, got a spade.
You say Unevik, but it is legitimately like I have normal. I think my hands are slightly bigger than average. He will eat my finger down to my like big knuckle.
Oh, he could have a future career. If he wasn't a frog, he'd have a really good career in certain industries that are probably against terms of service to mention. That's a frog we're talking about. Yeah, they don't like corn. Yeah, corn. We can say corn, right? Corn's not against terms of service. There was always rumors that you got penalized if you mentioned the word OnlyFans, and I don't know. Who knows?
They don't have any teeth, so it's not.
Yeah, it's like getting eaten by a very small balloon.
Yeah.
Like wet inside has eaten a bunch of bugs-filled balloon. I'm not really selling the frog ownership experience.
Great.
It is great. I can't like the biggest, and we've talked about the frogs on stream before, and the biggest, not red flag is the wrong word. The biggest thing that we wish somebody had told us is the breed that we decided to get as our first frogs are basically, they have the constitution of tissue paper.
Yeah.
They are not built to last. They can get all sorts of problems just as a drop of a hat. It's like basically it's the human experience, right? You can be perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden you're really not. And it's sort of like
their billed as like the best beginner frog because they don't have teeth and because they don't give out poisons or toxins and they just require crickets to eat. Like you can give them ideally you'd give them a bit more of a varied diet, but they can just be fine with just crickets, and other frogs need different things to live. So white tree frogs are like, hey, yeah, these are the best beginner frogs, but what they don't tell you is that because they're the best beginner frogs, or as well as them being the best beginner frogs, they have the consistency of tissue paper.
I think this is the issue, right? And this is the issue, right? They'd probably be really good for a lot of people, but you and I both suffer from a severe amount of anxiety at the best of times, and then to have an animal that's like, oh my god, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
They're one of the reasons that I don't think, like, realistically at 36 I would ever have children, because I struggle with a certain amount of anxiety myself. I've talked about it openly on stream before. If my child left the house, I would be literally climbing the walls the entire day worried about them, and having frogs in their situation is just sort of like, yeah, I am going to leave a good percentage of these animals' care to Dolly, because holy shit, I will lose sleep if I think about this too hard. And I can't do that with kids, in terms of leaving all of their care to Dolly, because that wouldn't be fair. Also, I don't leave all of their care to Dolly.
No, but they're my thing.
They're your
you don't
thing.
like
They're your
holding
thing.
them because
I don't
you're
like
scared of
holding.
something
I don't like
happening,
holding
and-
them in the same way that I wouldn't hold a baby. Babies are much smaller than me, and I don't like. I might drop them. For real, cats are stressful enough. A human child. I have been.
Yeah, exactly.
I have been so spoilt by our two cats, Dolly and George. Their temperament is so absolutely amazingly good. Like, they don't scratch, they don't go for you in any single way. Yes, they can get pissed off, but it usually just leads to a bit of a grumble. There's no clawing. I can count on my one hand the amount of times that those cats have drawn blood from me. You know, if we get more cats this year, they're going to be absolutely mental. Like, they are going to be.
Yeah, probably.
They're going to be hellspawn. I'm going to be sat here streaming, and one's going to like climb up the back of my neck. Because they're going to be polar opposites, because we've done so well with Dolly and George. They're going to be that's just the expectation. I'm going to raise some sort of gremlin, and as much as George is a gremlin in a lot of ways, we're going to have like the gremlins fed after midnight situation. They're going to be green and evil. Basically, like we're getting a mogwai is what I'm insinuating. That's basically what it's like having Bubble and Spooky. I don't know how much of it is nature and nurture, right? Because have any of your cats ever been that way, Dolly?
Not to that degree. Roxy was a bit.
They just didn't like people, right?
No, I can. It was real fucking special when Roxy decided she was going to come sit on your lap.
Yeah.
It was that kind of level. She would like to be stroked every now and again, but she was much more, I'm doing my own thing.
I think I will die a little bit inside if I don't have a cat that wants to cuddle me every once in a while.
Maybe, yeah.
I know it's a massive possibility, and I will adapt, but like a little part of me will die if our new cats don't want to hug.
But Betty and Bertie have always been cuddly. Dolly and George were. Pickle is.
Well, this is why I wonder if it's like
Charlie, but Charlie's a few crayons short of a picnic.
This is why I wonder if it's like a certain component of it is nature and nurture, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody that doesn't have cats that want to cuddle all the time, but I'm assuming a certain percentage is it that it's the way you and your family have previously dealt with cats, which is why your cats are the way they are.
I assume so, yeah.
Because
Charlie's the way he is because he's a few savages short of a picnic.
Yeah, this cat is.
Roxy.
I'm not sure what the polite way of describing Charlie is, so I probably shouldn't. But he crazy.
Charlie, my mum found Charlie. My mum was a healthcare assistant for a little while, and one of the people she used to have to go to care, like to have a house to care for, lived on a farm because we used to live in quite a rural area. And they had 2 farm cats, and one of the farm cats was about 13, 14. And my mum turned up one day and they said, oh, this farm cat's had a kitten. It's just one kitten. I need you to go and just get rid of him for me, because they were farmers. That's just how you deal with it. And my mum was like, well, I'm not doing that. I'll take him to the kitten rescue we've got locally to us. And my mum never ended up doing that, so we kept him. But like, he was a singular kitten that popped out of an old cat.
Free cat.
And
yeah.
like when
it's
we
the cat redistribution system. What's the technical term?
Yeah, it's the cat redistribution system.
Dolly lives in constant.
When
Dolly.
my mum.
Sorry, go.
When my mum took him to the vet for like to be spayed and neutered and stuff, he is not average with with his issues. He's, you know.
What issues does he have? I don't think we've ever talked about that.
He only had 1 testicle.
Oh.
He had like reproductively, which makes me think that he didn't develop quite right. You know.
I mean, a 13-year-old cat, it would be, it's like humans have that I'm not saying specifically that problem, but humans have problems, right? If they have a baby in their old age.
Sorry, what are you going to say?
You've completely thrown me off.
Cat redistribution.
Yes, you live in it's one of your biggest disappointments about one of the disappointments about being chronically disabled. There are multiple problems, I assume. But you can never. It would be extremely impressive if the cat redistribution system found you.
Yeah, I see so many TikToks being like, I was out today and the cat redistribution system has found me a cat, like I was driving and I saw something, or I was walking and I heard meows. And I'm like, I'm never going to have that happen because I don't leave my fucking house.
I mean, maybe if I unsealed the cat door downstairs, George would never use it because he's a fraidy cat, and then maybe a random kitten would just walk in one day. Welcome, Ryan. Thank you for the contribution. We have a cat too. He's kind of a bully. What's the cat's name? I'm all about the pet chat today. I call him Edward though. I was gonna say Edgar, but I call him Edward. We scrounged Vax and Vex out of the. That's a critical role reference. We scrounged Vax and Vex out of under our house. There's always hope. Now we live in an upstairs flat. If we found a cat downstairs, Evil Seedlet, we would literally be robbing it from our downstairs neighbors. Be like, oh, look at this. There's just a cat in our basement. This is a completely other flat.
1, 2.
A free cat is a free cat. Not when it's theft. Don't for legal reasons. We do not sponsor the thievery of beloved family animals. Why is there not a dog redistribution system? Because there must be dogs out there that have puppies, right? I suppose people don't round up cats. No, they round up dogs if they're strays, but they don't round up cats.
England and Britain don't really have an issue with stray dogs. We have stray cats issues.
Why does America have such an issue? Or, okay, rephrase that question. Why does America in Hollywood have such a problem with stray dogs and cats? Because, like, I've never seen a cat catcher or a dog catcher, but if you watch anything that depicts America in some way, there's always, like, the stereotypical evil guy with a big butterfly net that's chasing after local family animals. You guys just have a surplus of, like, go. Do not knock me off there, you son of a bitch. I'm not wearing gold.
No, neither am I. We'll just kill them as they turn up.
I'm more concerned. He's gonna just not. I could not tell you, to be honest. Like, is dog catchery a thing as big of a thing as it is depicted on television? Like, we're not struggling for resources, right? So if I make my entire inventory netherite to stop myself picking up other blocks.
I'm not picking up the netherrack, but soul soil I'm saving.
So what do you want me to keep? Soul soil?
Soil, yeah. And quartz.
It's a thing, but I've never seen it. It's usually something you call for a specific. Okay, like, oh, if you believe British television, and I'm not sure if this is like Hollywood in general as well, but if you believe British television, all American cities have a massive animal problem, and there are guys driving around in vans, like capturing all of these animals, and then they go off on an adventure, having been captured by the dog catcher. Do we need soul sand for any reason?
We need it for the paths, so keep some.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun. There's no like roving dog catchers from a dog's point of view in a show. There's never gonna they're never gonna know someone's called the dog catcher, I guess. That's fair. It's literally a depiction of a guy, and they always wear beige outfits like a UPS delivery man, and they have a big butterfly net or like one of those collar device things that's like a collar on a pole. You have to they pull them in and then they put them in the back of the van, and then the dog is never seen again.
Are you just working off Tom and Jerry cartoons for this?
I might be, but I've also seen I've seen dog cat like that sort of thing depicted in other American TV shows as well. I can't name a single one. It might just be Tom and Jerry, but like. I almost said I have a very limited pool of media consumption to pull from, but that's a complete lie.
I was going to say, it's a full lie.
I have watched many shows. I know the best shows. I've never thought about this. I don't know why it's such a thing. Don't know.
Fuck.
But it's also a stereotype in the way that when Americans go to university no, it is uni in your case, isn't it? It's when Americans go to university, there's always like... I went to a university where I didn't have a roommate. When you go to a university in America, do you get the option to room by yourself, or is it always like with a friend who you can like sometimes end up hating, and then they'll murder you in your sleep or something? Like how is that? Like, that's a stereotype in Hollywood, right? There's always like, oh, I've got a roommate and actually they're secretly in love with me. I don't know what this accent is and now I can't stop it. Sometimes, yeah, if you pay for it, you can get a room alone. Okay. I'm trying to think of it. Dolly, can you think of any other American English
with the universities in particular, there's majors and minors, which I've always found interesting.
We sort of had it. We sort of like. Sorry,
we had it when you could do combined degrees, but they're not common.
I did a combined degree.
Like,
I did creative.
From what I've seen and like read in books and seen on TV and blah, 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 it's you do a bunch of subjects and then you pick some at American unis. And in ours, like I did history, so you go to uni and you do history classes and lectures and seminars, and that's it. You're right, I fell again. You can only do the one thing, and I think when I've seen it depicted, you have a lot more choice.
I had a major and I did a combined degree of media studies and creative writing, and I say majored in media studies and minored in creative writing because my dissertation was in media studies. Had I written a novel as like my dissertation or whatever, I would have majored in creative writing, but it wasn't something I practically wanted to do at the time.
Whee!
You alright?
Yep.
Have you gone all the way up to 30?
Yeah.
How far do we have to dig, by the way?
To the portal.
Yeah, but how far away is that?
Well, the portal's at the portal currently is 500 blocks away, but
Okay.
not all of that is covered in terrain.
Okay,
so
how much to, like, rough... If it,
I can't give you a rough. my
percentage
brain
it
is
for
not-
me, like roughly.
No, I can't.
Like, give me a ballpark. You must have a... Can't.
No, I just my
Can't
spoons
or
are not-
shan't?
Can't.
Shouldn't,
Fly along the tunnel.
shouldn't or couldn't?
Like the tunnel is there. Fly along the tunnel and have a look.
I'm gonna get stabbed in my sleep one of these days, I think. Like, I'm fearful for my life and leaving Dolly with the silverware.
Fly along the tunnel and have a look.
Like, I'm okay to live with, right? You're not actually gonna stab me while I'm sleeping.
No, the only time I've thought about stabbing you while you're sleeping is when you're snoring and won't shut the fuck up so I can sleep.
That's rude. You got to sleep last night. I get to sleep this night. Shush.
I mean, I only slept for 4 hours last night,
It's not competition.
considering my body needs at least 12.
I'm concerned about this. This is a really quite dumb way to deal with this lava problem, but here we are. Hey, I can't control my snoring.
No, I know you can't. But there's only times I can shove you to make you roll over to stop snoring.
So you consider stabbing me instead?
Well, I have also considered putting a pillow over
Wow,
your face.
wow, it's coming out on stream today. Dolly has considered suffocating me while I sleep because of snoring.
Not suffocating you, just giving you a nudge.
I feel like putting a pillow over a sleeping man's face, there's a very thin line there. Like, if I disappear, chat, like, if I disappear with, like, no explanation, and then Dolly just, like, remarries within 5 seconds, and the man has a massive beard but isn't as handsome as me, you know they've offed me while I was sleeping and have just moved on to, like, a lesser model.
Chim,
Yeah?
I love you with all my heart. You are my partner, you're my husband. I'm never leaving you.
It's ironic
But
that
if-
it's Pride Month because you're being real gay right now.
If for some reason we break up, I'm never dating a man again.
Yeah, we've said this. I'm never dating again if Dolly ever leaves me. Because holy shit, I do not have the energy. And I don't mean that offensively to Dolly. I mean that I didn't realize how much finding a partner was, how much work that was going to be. And then I was like, wow, I did it. But it took me 15 years and it was a friend that I'd known for my entire life, basically my entire adult life. And now I'm just sort of like, no, I don't want to do this again. It was a lot of energy and I don't have it. I can't. I love you. I love sweetness. Waifu, forever apple of my eye, something, other cute isms related to
Waifu for
you
life
as my
food.
partner. I was digging out this from the top. You've just mined it out from underneath me.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Yeah, you almost made me fall to my death. The partner redistribution system is complicated. I don't get / like most people. It has been told to me numerous times that I have a problem personality, and I don't actually think I have a problem personality in the way that people have told me that I have a problem personality. But
No.
holy crap, do I find people a lot of work. And that isn't the best when pitching woo. Everybody has seen me try to romance characters in Cyberpunk. I can't do it. I get totally transfixed on blue jeans. Oh,
That wasn't me.
you got Judy though. I did get Judy. I did successfully sex a woman in Cyberpunk 2077.
He was so proud of that.
I was so proud of
He came
that.
in to tell me afterwards and everything. It was great.
I successfully sexed a woman, a theoretical, no, what's the word that I'm looking at? A fictional woman in a video game that wasn't DollyWhiskers. I'm 2 for 2. I got the real wife. I got the digital wife. You should frame a photo of her and put it on your desk. I mean, that raises more questions than it answers. Relatable, if I ever have to date, I just won't because all my partners have just kind of happened. So, like, is there anybody in chat that has met their partner through Tinder or has been on a Tinder date? Because that literally is my
Where are you going?
over here because you keep mining shit from underneath me.
Okay.
Has anybody met or gone on a Tinder date? Because that feels like my own personal hell. I met my partner on Bumble. How was that? Would you describe that experience for yourself other than the fact that you ended up with a partner? Describe that experience for yourself in like 5 words or less. Because holy shit, that's my own personal hell. From my experience, it was a bunch of people. I did a little bit of online dating when I finished uni. And from my experience, it was a bunch of people that just wanted to have sex with each other.
You know what was funny though?
What?
We both did the online dating thing when you were out of uni and I was out of uni. We used a site called OkCupid where you like fill in a bunch of quizzes and it matches you with people that it thinks you have the best match with. My best match on that site was Chimken.
Yep.
And his was mine, and we were like, "Oh,
No,
that's
the
really
funny thing
funny.
was-
We're just really good friends."
There were 2 important people in my life at the time, and I fell out with one of them since. There was a woman that I shared a house with when I went to university, and there was DollyWhiskers. Dolly was my number 1 slot, and this woman that I lived with whilst at university was my number 2 slot. It bothered number 2 a hell of a lot that we were, according to that website, romantically compatible. Hilariously so. And that was the and if you're wondering who that was, Dolly, that was the short one.
I know who that was.
Yeah.
'Cause
Hello, Damien. How's it going, Damien? We're talking about online dating, Damien. If you have any horror stories, Tinder is a dumpster fire. All of the people were like, oh yeah, let's meet up, and like, I'm demisexual, right? I'm demisexual. I can do the pride button. Like, if you don't know what demisexual is, if you don't know what demisexual is, there's an explanation. I am never going to be a person that meets somebody and has sex with them on the first date. I have come to that realization. I am so much more comfortable in myself since coming to that realization. I need emotional contact. Internet dating was not the way to do it. Holy shit, was it not the way to do it. And if internet dating has worked out for you, and you are like, you are like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, a change to that rule that I'm sort of setting, like all internet dating is terrifying. Great. Happy that it worked out for you, but holy crap, you're like the niche. Also, Tinder wasn't a thing when we were doing the OkCupid was well before Tinder. Like when we were doing the online dating thing, Tinder didn't exist.
Yeah.
So it's probably got, like, realistically, it's probably gotten worse.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Never leave me. I'll cry.
Planning on it.
Also, who will make me cups of tea? I'm Gen X. We did the dating without computers. Meet girl, ask girl out for the movies and drink real romance. That's terrifying. I need to get to know somebody first for like 10 to 15 years before I can ask them out to the movies and for a drink. Like, me and Dolly had been friends for... I'm trying to sort of roughly estimate. Our first date where I brought you flowers. Our first date where I brought you flowers. Yeah, like, but that was like at least 10 years into us knowing each other. If not more than that. Ow.
At least, yeah.
I decided that the last person I swiped right and didn't work out. I planned on giving up and remaining alone, but thankfully he turned out to be the love of my life. That's adorable.
I love that.
That's cute. Hey, I almost didn't do the romance thing with Dolly because we were basically best friends at the time, and I was like, no, I don't want to ruin this. And then my brain was like, actually, don't do that. And then I didn't do that, and it worked out. So, ow. I'm now at the point where I'm falling off shit. The heart wants what the heart wants. And right now, my heart wants chicken nuggets. And yes, I am breaking this soul sand with a pickaxe.
Jesus.
It took about 19 swings. What if instead of ruin, we make better? Like, it happened within the space of about 48 hours. I said that we didn't want, I only wanted to be friends, and then I was like, nah, be my girlfriend. That was the turnaround from that. It felt real quick. Was it longer than that? How long was it?
It was about 3 months.
No. Like, we didn't say the friendship thing. It wasn't 3 months after I said that. There wasn't a three. Like, we started hooking up in the July, and we're in a relationship by October. That time frame doesn't add up.
July to October is 3 months.
Yes. We started hooking up, and we're hooking up for a while. I then said I wanted to be just friends, and then we became a couple within 3 months.
Oh.
I say it with my whole heart. I've never been so certain of a person in my life. I really hope everyone finds that whether romantic or platonic. Channel law. Like, we're gonna argue about our superhero origins, and when I say superhero origins, it's when we started sleeping with each other.
Bug brings up a really good point, though.
What's that?
There's so much focus on romantic relationships that platonic relationships are just as important and just
True.
as fulfilling.
Like, don't get me wrong, our relationship takes a hell of a lot of work. I think the difficulty with a lot of people, if I was to give relationship advice, and I get that nobody's asking for relationship advice, so I'm just going to say this out loud. Nobody can hear me right now. It's an ad break.
You in an ad.
Yeah. Yell if you can hear me.
Like,
What?
there's so much focus in the media.
No, don't cook
like,
don't cook too hard. Don't cook too hard. We're in an ad break. Certain people won't be able to see. Yeah. Hey.
Sure, can.
Jura's screaming. Everybody wants to know the deep cut channel law.
Yeah, and this isn't deep cut channel. This is me just expanding on a previous thought.
You got 2 minutes. Hold on to the thoughts.
My brain can't hold on to thoughts for that
Don't
long.
hold on to the thoughts for 2 minutes. Then everybody will hear them, and they'll go like, "Wow, these guys are so wise and so pretty." And one of them has a really sexy beard that I want to run my hands through because it looks so soft and fluffy. I conditioned it this morning. It smells like coconuts. It doesn't look super fluffy to me. Oh my god, you're coming out here and questioning my beard? Well, Jura, I bet you look wonderful because you always look wonderful, and now you have to feel bad because you belittled the texture of my beard, and I said you look great. Ha 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 ha. That's how reverse psychology works, Jura. I read that in a book. I said to me. I mean, yeah, but now you're complimented and now you don't know what to do. What's happening? Ow.
You're being shot at.
What? Oh, shit. Now I see it.
Because I can't see him.
I just immediately assumed Jura's attacking me for some reason. I don't know why, because Jura's lovely. It's like the idea of soulmates. I don't think they're just designed to be romantic friends or soulmates too.
Oh!
You got what?
Yes.
Nobody cooked too hard. I mean, I can't deal with compliments, so you're half right. 25 seconds, and then we can cook real hard on this subject.
Oh, nice! Didn't realise I didn't already have that.
Okay, welcome back from the ads. We can cook now. Go, Dolly. What were you going to say?
So, Bug made a really good point. There is so much focus in media and just in society as a general on romantic relationships and romantic soulmates. And, oh, I found my soulmate and it's amazing. And that's the only way I know how to love, like be shown love and receive love in my life. Platonic relationships and platonic friendships, soulmates are just as important. If you're not someone who, if you're, oh, fuck me. On fire. If you're not someone, if you're ace and you don't experience romantic or sexual attraction, your relationships are no less important because they're platonic than a romantic relationship.
I don't believe in soulmates.
No, I don't know. But there's so much focus on romantic relationships and soulmates that there needs to be more focus on platonic because they are just as important and just as fulfilling.
I think that
you learn things about you you learn things about yourself in different ways through different relationships.
From my perspective, I always hesitate with the concept of soulmates because it lessens I'm realistic at the end of the day. I'm a massive realist. I'm a massive cynic. I don't like to be cynical when it comes to my partner, obviously, and I'm not cynical when it comes to Dolly, but I'm realistic when it comes to Dolly. Our relationship takes a shit ton of work. Like it does. Like we talk to each other about literally everything. The amount of people that don't talk to their partners in this world seems absolutely crazy to me. Absolutely crazy how few partners supposedly talk to each other. I know I've met people through work and I'm like talking about stuff and I say, oh, I went home and talked to Dolly about this, and they go, you talked to your partner about this? That's crazy. I just talk to your partner about literally everything. But my point was going to be, I hesitate with the concept of a soulmate because it lessens the importance of how much work a good functional relationship is. Because people, I think, not overly romantic, because that's a negative. The people that have a tendency to sort of be romantically coded fall back on the concept of soulmates as like a crutch. Because, oh, they can't do anything wrong because they're my soulmate. But your soulmate could murder goats as a hobby.
I look at it in a slightly different way. Like, yes, I fully agree with what you're saying, but using soulmates as I've met this person and they are like seeing myself in them.
Am I your soulmate?
You share a soul. Yes.
Okay. I was ready to get really insulted then, but okay.
You're my soulmate, you're my partner, you're my husband, like you will be my husband. I see so much of myself in you. Sky,
wait, no, we can't move past this. I see so much of myself in you.
Oh god.
Did you get it, chat? I'm talking about my penis. Sorry. I could not let that bypass. I could not let that. That would have been illegal to let that go by. Is all I'm saying.
I need to go mend my pick. Do you want to go to the ender?
My pick is fine.
No.
Some of the fail. I refuse to. I'm refunding that. That wasn't a fail. That was peak comedy. I'm refunding that. I'm not even going to insult you back because it was a wrong fail. That was peak comedy. Phoenix went to Chimken's local butchers and won their meat raffle. The prize was a portion of human stomach. Ew.
Jesus.
Marinated in yogurt. Double ew. Also, stomach is tripe. Who knew?
My point was, before you allude, you're my romantic sexual soul. I don't like that, but romantic soulmate. Sky is my platonic soulmate. Because I have the same amount of, I look at them and I see myself.
Car went to Chimken's local butchers and won their meat raffle. The prize was a portion of human belly meat. It was inexplicably marinated in coconut water. Yeah, I get that.
Belly meat different to stomach meat?
Stomach is internal, belly meat is external. Like pork belly and pork stomach. Oh yeah, no, I think I found a soulmate, and it was like we just clicked, and it felt like we knew each other for our whole lives after knowing each other for less than half a year.
Yeah, exactly, Jura. Yeah.
The difficulty with that is I've known Dolly my whole life, like literally. Like, yeah, that's what I think of soulmates. I like, by all means, if you are soulmate, so if you like soulmates, if you like the concept of soulmates, I get it. It's not for me. Chimken compliments himself. Exempt.
Time Lord also made a good point that we kind of glossed over because we moved on with chat. He said romantic is perceived as inseparable from sexual. Which it is.
The difficulty I have with the thing, I've not met so many asexual people in real life to know how this, like, I've never had a sit down conversation with a staunchly asexual person. I've like watched content from asexually coded people. And there have been some that have sex with their partners, but it's not like it's an activity. Not like there's no. I'm assuming based off the logic of asexuality, they don't feel sexual attraction. But they partake in sex. If that makes sense.
There's a where the fuck am I now? It's a spectrum. There's a lot of, it's like being non-binary. Not every non-binary person experiences being non-binary exactly the same way.
I don't really believe in soulmates. Like, I might use the word for someone I match with very well, but I wouldn't mean it as a unique happenstance. I think like if you were to like, I think it takes away from. I think it provides a. I think it puts you can have a very good relationship with somebody by all means, and a good relationship can work very well with some people. It can take a lot of work with other people, but at the same time, I think if you label that person your soulmate and just assume that that's going to work because you're soulmates in that sense, takes away from the amount of work that you're both putting into managing that relationship as a whole. I think you and Sky and again, this is observational. You and Sky are absolutely brilliant friends. You spend an absolutely metric shit ton of time together. You get on in all facets. There are very few issues that you don't agree on, and you socialize on a regular basis because a certain amount of it is, like literal, like exposure to one another. And this is my position. I'm not saying that that's necessarily suitable for everybody. Yours and Sky's relationship has taken a lot of work, if only from the time spent, because you spend a lot of time together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is the work aspect that I'm talking about. Our relationship works because we're romantically speaking, because we talk about literally everything. I have no secrets from Dolly.
You can be soulmates and not have a good relationship.
That I don't like to agree with.
You can meet someone and go, I've just clicked with this person, and it's like we've known each other for years, but they can be a toxic piece of shit.
Nah, because a soulmate has to be good for you. I disagree with like Sky has said soul nemesis, and I'm assuming that's jokingly. But like a soulmate by definition, or like, because there's not really a definition, it's one of these things, isn't it? It's a belief by various individual people. Like Kara. I think I don't like the label because it takes away from the time isn't free. All relationships take time. All relationships take management. And this is very cold logical of me. And I'm, who would have guessed that Chimken would be the cold logical one?
Come and work while you're talking.
I think the soulmate label takes away from the amount of time that you've put in. Another controversial
Which is
opinion.
fair, and that's why you don't use it.
Another controversial opinion: soulmates could someone that can affect the. But the thing. This is the thing that I'm talking about. Bug has made an interesting one. Another controversial opinion: soulmates could be someone that can affect a change that helps you grow as a person, but ultimately you don't end up with them. It's like that's the difference between like a soulmate that you're romantically sort of drawn towards, and somebody that you're like you have a friendship with. But even that interaction is a positive. And you could argue that you could argue to a certain degree that somebody like a soulmate, I feel has to not cause trauma to you. Because if somebody's your soulmate, but they're also a bastard, like Dolly's just sort of insinuated, if they are causing you some level of trauma, they are not your soulmate. And obviously trauma is a spectrum, but I'm talking like I'm talking quite like the severe definition of the thing. Because some people don't recover from trauma ever, but they can recover from a bad thing that a good person has caused to them and sort of grow from that experience. I just think it has to be I think it needs to be seen as a positive. Again, this is my opinion. Sherlock and Watson, are they soulmates?
There's a bit more for you to dig out up here, Chim. Words.
I don't think that's that controversial of an opinion, Bug. I'm the cold, hard, logical one. I like to believe in romance, but at the same time, I don't know how to end that sentence. Dolly knows that I love them through the actions that I take, and those actions are loving by definition. Watson deserves better. I think so. The difficulty with the depiction of Sherlock Holmes is he was sociopathic in most cases. And that's not to say sociopaths don't deserve love, but it falls back on the positive thing. The soulmate should be a positive influence. I don't know. This has got very deep. We're all about the deep talk today. Does anybody have any big, like, throbbing questions for
Why much you use that word?
soon-to-be married couple on the internet? What, you don't like the word throbbing?
Not when it's a throbbing question.
What's wrong with a throbbing question? Why don't you like throbbing questions?
Oh, fuck.
Are you okay?
Yep.
I had an ex that I don't think was a bad person. He just did bad things, but they caused a lot of trauma that wrecked me to my core. But I'm grateful for I don't think I could have rebuilt without hitting that ground and finding my own voice and standing up for what I want. Yeah. No, it would be a waste of space in a landfill. Hey, that's not how landfills work. There's no space in a landfill. If a landfill is properly maintained, you put all of the rubbish down and then you squish it and then you add more rubbish on top. There are no cavities. God's guy. Come on. Learn how dumps work. Considering your dump truck of an ass, I figured you would know better. I can say that because Sky's my mod. That wasn't a direct attack on somebody random on the internet. Yeah, and he wouldn't be worth the energy to squish. How can I put this down?
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't put that block down for some reason. I was there for all this. It's been a while, but thank you. Fair enough. This guy's gonna fight you, Bug. This guy's gonna get on their skateboard and come around and fight you. Does Sky own a skateboard? Probably not. Could Sky procure a skateboard? Probably not.
You want to do something a bit dangerous? Do you want to get rid of that lava flow?
In what world is it ever a correct... That's never a correct thing to say to me, but I will go get rid of it. The one over here, right?
This one.
Which one are we? Oh, God. Sure.
I mean, you could just block it up.
Well, that's what my plan was going to be. No, we've been through this. I'm not going to fight. I'm just going to punch you in the neck while you sleep. Do it. Do it. Do it, Sky. I bet you can't. Like, I bet 100%.
Someone needs to loan or gift Sky like $600 under the premise that it's Pride Month.
Yeah, so
and she'll use that for a plane ticket.
Yeah,
to punch Chimken in the neck.
Yeah, while I'm sleeping. Like, if you give Sky $600 because it's Pride Month, you owe me. You are funding terrorism, international terrorism. Jesus. Okay, but on that subject, Sky Ellicott has said that when they hit 40 followers on Twitch, they will attempt to stream again. So if you are not following Sky, can I ask that you go give them a follow? Because they are an absolutely beautiful person, even if they want to punch me in the neck while I sleep. You know, I take it as a compliment. During Pride even, yeah, during Pride, go follow Sky. Sky is basically the Father Christmas of Pride. What's a holiday deity that's like... Sky is the Pride Month Easter Bunny. But not the Easter Bunny. The Pride Bunny. Is there an animal related to Pride Month?
I don't know. If there isn't, I feel like there should be.
Yeah, can we furries? Jesus. I don't... Maybe a lion? Prideful lion, but that's pride in the negative sense, right? Like, the pride that lions supposedly have is bad, question mark? Like, that's pride comes before a full pride.
No, it's because they live in a pride.
No, but you, like, there's the, oh, a prideful lion. Isn't, yes, a group of lions is called a pride, but that's not the prideful lion thing. A group of lions is called a pride. I think that's just a
play on word.
How many followers are needed? How many followers are needed on Sky's account? Bug, don't you dare. Let me find out for you, Bug. One sec. Sky currently has one. Sky needs one follower. I didn't realize it was that close. Sky needs one follower to get to 40, and then they have to stream again. It was like 36 the other day. Sky, on a statistically, because how many of those followers would you say I was responsible for? Both done. I'll create a persona and everything for it. I made it 39. Exempt. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have recorded evidence of Sky saying when they hit 40. Dolly, quick, come follow me. This is why I never make streaming promises. My friend will need them.
Follow you like your mod.
I set out a challenge for myself at one point that I would shout out Sky until they hit 50. And considering they have... Yeah, Sky, you're going to have to... Just give in. Well, I guess I better pick something to play. Sky, do you want a collab stream, considering I was, like, root and cause of this? Do you, like, want to stream something together? Make it slightly easier?
I mean, you could go live now and stream Minecraft with us, and then you'd be done. Just saying. Because Chim didn't say you have to continue streaming. He just said you need to stream once.
No, I'm pretty sure when I implied it, I meant Sky needed to be... But Sky's going to be the next PewDiePie. Play Skyrim or play Resident Evil. Sky, play Get Wrecked, Sky. Sky's got 40. As soon as I move, I may even join the stream. Dirtbag a day.
You're moving house?
Like actually play a game. Oh my goodness. You are welcome to come play with us when you have moved. I can't believe you've done this. No, realistically, I think it's of all the things you can believe that you probably totally could believe that I've done this. Like that's a false, like a thing. Oh my god, Chimken like shouted out somebody until they hit a streaming goal. Oh my god, how completely unexpected. And that's not bigging myself up. That's just, you know, we've built ourselves around that concept.
Okay, let's fly and find another bit of tunnel we need to do.
Well, I was going to go like this one over here. Why? Do not be that person that jumps through sections. Let's just move along in this direction.
Is it straight there? Okay.
What's a lommel?
Love of my life.
Oh, a lommel. Oh. I don't think it has as much like poetic justice to it if you call them a lommel. Hello, have you met my lommel? This is my lommel. Me and my lommel. You know, I don't think we're in the creepy. There it is. Yeah, we were. I will never refer to him as anything else. Lommel. They should join your stream. They should join your stream and get them to make their username Lommel so we know who they are. Yeah, this bit's real easy because there's no ceiling. The issue being is I almost need to dig and you need to gas protect.
Hang on, I'm just putting down a line of soul sand behind us.
I know his email. I'll make it for him and tell him later. See what you do is you make an account for him and get him to follow Sky. You don't need like a special account that you're never going to use to follow Sky with. You just need to make your Lommel an account and then use that. Sky, if you want to do a collab stream, I have the perfect game that you and I could play. Genital jousting. Bold of you to assume I wouldn't use my Figure Center account. I'm trying to think about that. We could play Nidhogg. Do you ever play Nidhogg? That was a cool sword fight game. Oh, that scared me a little bit. A little pea came out. Maybe I have multiple personalities. Well, they're all cute. Stabby stabby worm food. I like Nidhogg. Nidhogg was a good party game. We played Nidhogg fairly religiously for a 12-month period, because it was like good to where you could have. It was good to play on a big telly, while the entire room was getting crunk. I don't get crunk anymore. If you choose to get crunk, chat, get crunk responsibly. Don't crunk and drive. Did I ever compliment myself? Somebody did redeem
I
compliment.
don't think you do.
No, I would like to say that I have used this one previously, but I don't care. Our community is brilliant and you're all lovely, and like we at least did a little bit of that. In this, the year of our pride, no, the month of our pride, I love you all. You're all great. There we go. I did it. I did it. I did. That's the tweet. That's what we say to people that we like. You're all above average in my book. On behalf of the quiz, I will be claiming the whole year. This is not the best block to be doing this with. I've just realized my mistake. Don't come at me. I got to go tattoo time. I'm nervous as hell. Seedlit, we wish you the best of luck. Please post photos if you feel comfortable doing so of your new tattoo. On behalf of the pans, I will be claiming the kitchen. On behalf of the demisexuals, I will be casting a spell on you that does 50% of your statistical HP bar, because that is a Final Fantasy reference, and that's what Demi does as a spell. I like Demi doesn't relate to anything. What does there's no pun for stop digging sand. Nah, Sky, try to stop me, Sky. What are you gonna do about it?
In the bin, Sky.
What are you gonna do about it, Sky? What are you gonna do about it? Oh, look at it. I'm mining sand with a pickaxe. I'm such a good Minecraft content creator. I'm up there with the greats.
Hey Sky, do you still have access to the console?
No, do not strike me with lightning in the nether. Do not. I'm putting a ban on the lightning command, because the last time you frickin' used it, you deleted my inventory.
Yeah, Sky can use it. That's fine. She won't delete your
The
inventory.
temptation to use you from the whitelists. You can't de-whitelist me on my own fucking server. That's criminal. Bloody anarchist coming in here, stealing our anarchy. Dolly, how's your energy levels doing?
Not bad, not great.
In the grander scheme of things, probably got, if I want to start Alan Wake with enough time to finish the game tonight, maybe half an hour more doing this.
Okay, I could go for longer.
Okay. This guy's looking. This guy's looking to go to the console. I mean, I can go late tonight, can't I? We don't have to get up in the morning. We're doing stuff. We're not doing anything excessive. Okay, Dolly, I'm sending you healing, love, and light.
Take you, like...
You could take hours. You don't know.
You're at the end.
I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm worrying. Who would have guessed that I would worry? Not me. I've never worried a thing about a thing in my life.
Thank you, Berg. But yes, also you can go late tonight because.
Okay, we'll go for a bit longer then. Don't worry about it. Let's talk, but we have to keep the conversation going. Let's keep the conversation flowing. What should we talk about?
I sent you a list of weird questions.
You did not send that to me in a place that I think you said. Where did you send that to me? Because it's not in Discord.
Discord
I looked.
messages.
It's not in there.
It is.
Not.
It's a Google Doc.
When did you send that to me? 'Cause I looked
Today.
earlier and it wasn't there.
Did you do a man look?
No, you sent it to me after I went live.
Oh.
What would, if you were a type of pasta, chat, what type of pasta would you be? Jesus. I would be Fusilili because it's fun to say.
Fusilili.
Fusilili. I'm also partial to bow tie pasta. Somebody also did that at the beginning of the stream, and I'm only just catching up in my brain. I don't know where this sudden like jump of information that my brain. I've only just seen that redeem somebody did an hour and a half ago. Thank you for the bow tie. I won't be able to stay much longer. I've got some errands to run shortly. No worries.
Good luck on your errands.
Errands
Especially if they mean leaving the house.
Errands are important. You should get, whilst you're out doing some errands, you should get yourself a frosty chocolate milkshake.
Or some boba tea.
And a bacon double XL cheeseburger. And some fries with that. I'm hungry. Ooh, I almost fell. The 3-tier bridge system seems to work quite well because it's the outer edge and the inside bar, and then the outer edges you could remove if you want to shape it later. I'm not entirely sure you could mine the outside edge from the inside, so... I'll be getting a matcha latte from Starbucks, and we'll be stopping at Dave's Hot Chicken after set. Dave's Hot Chicken? That's some of the best chicken that the internet tells me exists. Are you going to get the extra spicy with... I don't know anything else about Dave's Hot Chicken other than and that supposedly it's very good.
And that it's spicy.
Yes. They have the good tenders. Sometimes I am very sad that I don't live in America and don't have access to a lot of the good hot chicken places. And then other times I'm also... I'm happy that I'm... Yeah. I also really like tea. I've never had it, and no, I'm a little baby. Do it. I dare you. If you go to Dave's Hot Chicken, you have to get the hot one. You have to get it. If you're not burning a little on your insides, you've not experienced Dave's as it should do. And I say this as a person that's never experienced it myself.
Oh, I fell.
Excuse me, I have ABS. I have no... There. I would just like to say that I live with somebody that has IBS and they eat spicy food. I'm spoiled. I am not spoiled. I am... But Dolly's also lactose intolerant and for a long time ate lactose, so it's one of those. I struggle on a daily basis with normal food. That sucks. Okay, don't do... Dave, I give you a free pass. You are allowed to go. You are allowed to go to Dave's Hot Chicken, and you don't have to get the spiciest ones. I give you permission. You realize this was something I could have never enforced myself anyway. Where are you going?
Go get some cobblestone. I really just need to move the shulker boxes up here, but
I was going to say they're all very movable. Come through the other side again. Dun, 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 dun.
count wrong.
Dun, 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 dun. That seems very high.
Right. Why are you doing this?
What, like you were doing exactly the same to me?
Rude.
You did it to me, and I did not once say it was rude.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, then.
Yeah, it's just a lot to dig out.
Really?
It goes up there. There's a gap, and then it goes up again.
You getting bored of this shit?
No.
We're only... How far out are we?
We are 700. We are 400 blocks away from the south portal.
That's
We
not
are.
too bad.
Yeah.
I'm mildly tempted. I might go on a... to break up the monotony a little bit. Monotony is the wrong word. I'm going to dig out the side channels all the way.
Yeah. Who may I come with?
Well, you could do the other side channel.
Yeah.
Middle's done, right? So it's just a case of getting to a wall and then mining as high as you can go. It's exciting when I finish Alan Wake, though, because then I can
side
start
did you pick?
control.
Hey, that side.
Ooh,
Yee.
control. Ooh.
How is it I have no netherrack?
No bitches.
Have you got control prep to go to today? If
I
you-
do.
Nice.
It could theoretically happen. Or I could just play multiverses.
Nah. Do not. You have so many games in your queue. Do not pick up another game.
I mean, shush. You are nobody to talk when it comes to backlogs of
I'm
games.
not streaming.
True. Do you plan on getting back to that?
Yes.
You do. Are there any current plans?
Well, I started Thimbleweed Park, and I need to continue Thimbleweed Park because I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where I really want to continue, but I am scared to stream again because I had such an energy dip last time I streamed because of the amount of energy it took out of me.
Is
It
that
was
the
also-
streaming or the stuff that we're dealing with in general this year?
Well, that was going to be my next point. It was also fairly emotionally draining because I'm so used to having Dolly as
Yeah.
a standard when I stream, and she's now not here anymore. Like
I'm excited for you to get back to it.
I want to, and it's just my brain keeps going, oh well, I could stream this, like, because I have no idea how fatiguey and flary I'm going to be after I do a stream. It's difficult to plan for it because at the minute we've got things we're doing most weekends. So it's like, well, I could stream Wednesday, but then what if we're meant to be going out Saturday, and what if I can't do that?
Are we
The
doing
appointment
things?
is more important than
What things are we doing?
streaming. I'm like going and getting a haircut, or just, we're not really doing any things. It's just leaving the house for me, isn't it? Like things I have to leave the house for. If I stream, I might not be able to do those.
That's fair. Got to do the things you enjoy,
Mhm.
and then if you feel a bit tired afterwards, you need to do slightly less of the things that you enjoy, and then you got to build up the resistance again.
Mhm.
And what did Sanua teach me the other day? Human connection helps with recovery from grief.
Yes.
I learned a thing from a video game chat. It was wonderful. Is it fairly obvious where the portal is? Because I'm just sort of digging in
Yeah.
a direction, and I'm assuming that like the room's going to open up, and I'm going to see the portal.
The portal is out in the open. The portal's also at 1300, so we're currently at 900-ish.
Ah, okay, we got a while yet. That's not. You said it was like 400 blocks, but it wasn't 400
Yeah.
blocks.
800 to 1300 is 400-ish blocks.
No.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's not how maths works. Getting chased by lava down a corridor. Oh my goodness. Two flower farm set up, yielding 4 different flowers.
GG,
GG, Time Lord. Time Lord is putting in the work when it comes to infrastructure. I'm saying that out loud like I'm assuming Time Lord's in chat and can hear us.
I typed it in chat in case he's not.
Blue cornflower, pink. Who's talking about blue cornflowers and why will they be excited about that? Was it Curvy that was asking about blue flowers? I don't remember. And yes, we can hear you. Good. We'll sing to you. I'm heading out. Bye-bye. Bug, thank you for popping in. Hope to see you again
Good luck
soon.
with your errands.
Enjoy your Dave's Hot Chicken. No, I literally need I need a review of Dave's Hot Chicken when you're done, if that's okay. Especially because you've not had it before. I need to live vicariously through people when it comes to chicken tenders. You got it, okay. I'm gonna get a really emotive document from Bug through the Discord later on that was they were like little clouds of heaven, little clouds of breaded heaven. There were pickles. Can you believe it? Whole pickles. Trying to think of what the other stereotypes of hot chicken places are. Oh, I have reached a gap.
Oh, same.
Why is it so hard to put frickin' soul sand on a block? Want to set up the portal while you are at the nether infrastructure building?
Yeah, sure. So I can do that off stream. If you give me the chords, Time Lord, I'll set it up.
Doesn't it require math?
Ish.
That's pretty. Over here. I don't think I like these weird basalt. Is it basalt? The tall pillars. It kind of.
Why gone out one too many blocks?
Oh god. Oh god. Thank you. Oh god. Count. You should be 6th either side of the middle one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Have I gone one out? Would you fuck off? Literally, you were the worst mob in Minecraft, and I really don't want to fall to my death right now. I'm fine. Everybody chill.
I mean, that's a strong.
What's up?
Whatever the word is.
What's strong?
Worst mob in Minecraft.
Ghast are pretty up there, right? They're not straightforward to kill
witches
sometimes.
Were worse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is on its 5th. I think your eyes are just being funny. Wagon algae.
Cluck cluck.
That's a hell of a name. Hey, you reached your follower goal. GG.
Thank you for joining. You are my 400th and 90th follower. Welcome to the Bot Brigade. Do not let the power go to your head. I'm just a bearded man on the internet. I've just pressed a button. My shaders have reloaded. Okay, we're fine. I should not take long pauses whilst walking along bridges in the nether.
No.
What is the worst mob in Minecraft? I'm going to reset my... Stop it. I'm going to be looking
Baby zombies.
Baby zombies are fairly bad. They're fast moving and you never have to... They make me panic a little bit. Oh god, I've broken my goal.
would you do such a thing?
Because I didn't want to look at 490 for the rest of the stream and it be... There we go, I fixed it. Hey! Well, welcome. I hope you're doing well and are having an absolutely brilliant Saturday. And if you enjoy eating chicken nuggets, I want to hear about your chicken nugget experience. But also, lookers are also welcome, so don't feel like this is me forcing you into the light. We're not about that here. We just really like talking about food.
Nice, thank you, Time Lord. I'll do it. I'll set that up after stream.
I haven't done this for most of the stream, so I will take this opportunity. If you want to follow some like-minded individuals like myself, there are multiple members of this SMP that are content creators, and I would really appreciate if you go drop them a follow. They all stream a variety of things, so it would take me literal hours to describe how wonderful they are, all are as individuals, so that's what the link's for. What's happening?
Nothing. We're digging. We're at 200 blocks away.
I feel like this is the longest 400 blocks away that you've ever sort of implied.
I mean, we are digging through the box. Like, it's...
Are we though? That's exactly what we're doing, but are we though?
Also, I'm not lying. I wasn't lying because I have waypoints set up. I'm currently stood at 179.5 blocks away.
Sounds like hacks, if you ask me.
Hacks?
Yeah. Waypoint hacks. How very dare you. Not on my Christian Minecraft server.
Oh dear.
Right?
Yeah.
What's up?
We've reached the fun part.
That's not a good thing to say. Why is it the fun part? And should I be mentally prepared?
Probably.
Like, what do we... Define fun. Oh, fuck.
You okay?
There's like a lava above me did sort of a weird reverse fill type dealy. There it is. Oh, shit. Nobody saw that. Literally, nobody tell anybody that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I must just bathe myself in jam. The lava jam. I'm in a jam in the nether. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Get on your other side. Oh, God. See, you distracted me with your froggy face. I'm still waiting to hit this thing that you're saying is threatening. What are we talking about?
You'll get there in a minute.
Is it just lava fields? Is it just pizza as far as the eye can see? I'm fine. What does the sandstone mean? What does the sandstone mean? Is this one of those toxic waste places?
It's not a toxic waste place. It's not pleasant.
What is this? The good news is, it's a sand thing, so what I'm basically doing is making a funnel for stuff to fall into. The border of life. Inferno Desert. Inferno Desert does not sound... I want Disco Desert.
There's a lot of
Oh, God!
lava. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
lucky have I got? Oh, border kill a desert blade on the boundary of light and dark to get both of its drop. I'm not even sure.
Yeah,
I think my inventory's full. I don't know what the fuck it dropped.
I really enjoy the Inferno Desert. I really enjoy the fact that I said I've basically made a channel for mobs to fall into, and then there was like a 5-second beat and a blaze descended in front of my eye line. How would you stop that? Top tier Minecraft playing, if I do say so myself.
I'm trying to fill in the lava that's on the surface so it doesn't.
What did you say I was aiming for? 1400?
You'll see it. Actually, no, you probably won't. 1300.
I'm at 1200. Getting there. This is a long way to dig out, is all I'm saying. You stay over here, you little. You get. Oh god, they're actually spawning in the tunnel.
Oh, that's the problem.
We need to mob-proof this section.
Okay, well, we'll have to come back and do that because we don't have any.
Let's get all the way to the end, and then we'll deal with it. Because the further we go along, the more the less they'll stop coming in behind us.
Are you putting a roof on?
No, not yet.
As you're going. Okay.
We're in a biome, so they'll spawn on a flat surface regardless. Unless you tell me they're spawning on the material.
I don't think so. I think they just spawn in the biome.
I don't think mobs work like that, right? No, they must do, because that's
do,
how that's how the slimes work with pumpkins. You son of a bitch. I had a blood feud with that blaze. They killed my ex-wife. Judy. Judy! Now living in constant fear that something's going to spawn behind me and set me on fire, so that's pleasant.
I mean, you'll hear it before.
You say that, but I've got mob noises turned off.
Why would you do that?
I realised when we were fighting those ghasts that I couldn't hear them, and I just haven't fixed the problem. Hey, I'm not saying it was an intelligent thing to do. It definitely wasn't an intelligent thing to do.
They drop redstone.
Are they not? They don't. I'm not. They don't behave like vanilla. They seem a bit
They're not
sluggish.
vanilla blazes.
Yeah, they seem a bit sluggish.
They're inferno blazes.
What's the
Incendium
difference?
blazes. Incendium blazes. I don't know, but there is a difference.
Kandork, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bot Brigade. Do not let the power go to your head. I'm just a bearded man on the internet.
Kandork has just joined the Bok Brigade.
Hope you're having an absolutely brilliant day. We are currently being set on fire in the hell. It's a good time. When I go to hell, I like to not be set on fire. What song do you want played at your funeral, Dolly?
Bit dark.
It's on your list of questions that you gave me.
Yeah, well, I didn't proofread all the questions, did I?
Okay. Would you rather eat 12 spiders or spend 6 weeks in federal prison?
6 weeks in federal prison, easy. No contest.
I would eat 12 spiders. Because you asked this question in another chat that I was in the other day, and at no point does that say I couldn't cook the spiders.
I mean, the spiders have to be alive.
No,
If you
it
cook
doesn't say
spiders-
that.
Yes, it does. Read the question.
Yes, they're alive. They are tarantulas. Yes, they are alive. They are tarantulas. They're alive when you get them. There is nothing that specifies that they're dead, that you can't cook them.
They have to be alive. Yes, they're alive. You have to eat live spiders.
If anybody in chat would like to answer this question, would you prefer to go to prison for 6 weeks or eat 12 live tarantulas? I think I would still eat the spiders.
Nope.
Suck out the juices.
They're hairy. You'd feel them moving around your mouth. You'd love it. You'd feel them moving around in your mouth.
1300 or 1400? I'm really sorry.
13.
So I should be seeing this, and I'm in a sand dune currently.
Yeah, well, the portal's in the middle. We've
Aha!
gone out to the sides.
I see. I see my mistake. Okay, well, that's fine. I am rightly a person that is afraid of going to prison.
I'm afraid of going to prison, but I'm afraid of putting 12 spiders in my mouth more.
Like, prison is meant to be a deterrent, right? And I don't think I would do well in a prison environment. And I think that's kind of the point in prison, right? It is a thing I am actively afraid of. Okay, very important question. Are they still venomous? Are tarantulas venomous? I didn't think tarantulas were venomous. They are. Ah. It's almost as if the people that wrote this list of questions haven't thought this one through. I will say devenomed tarantulas. If I can't cook them, I'm not also going to consume poison and die. Like, I feel like if I'm not allowed to cook them, they can't be poisonous. So at the same time, do you get salmonella from eating uncooked tarantula? Like, I'm assuming it's gonna upset my stomach in some way. If they aren't devenomed, I pick jail. Yeah, I would eat a devenom. They are devenomed. For the purposes of this, they are devenomed. Yeah, I'm quite rightly afraid of jail, but I also think that's kind of the point of jail. So I don't think I'm that weird in that fear. So what are we going to do? Do we need to go back now and start mining out?
Yeah, I mean, we could start here and start mining out, or start at the other end.
You almost need we need to find the line above and sort of...
Yeah.
Do we build 30 blocks up in this direction and just go back the other thing? We just end up building a giant rectangle.
I mean, we could do.
Or like
start from...
What's the easiest way to remove this?
Well, it'll be outside the tunnel. You won't see it. So, like, if I go from here...
Doesn't the tunnel design have windows?
Not the roof.
Okay. If they are, then I'll chow down.
6, 7,
I can't
8,
imagine,
9,
right?
10, 11,
There's
12,
like...
13, 14, 15, 19, 20,
They're counting. Everybody be quiet.
27, 28, 29, 30. How the fuck did you miss me that many times?
I can't imagine eating a tarantula is going to be any weirder
Oh.
than some of the raw seafood that people are capable of eating. Like, people eat prawns raw, cleaned,
Oh, hey, Chim.
but raw. What's up?
Come out here.
I don't want to. I'm frightened. What's out here?
Look over here.
I'm sure that's entirely safe. Oh god. I don't have a bow. This is not. Who wants to lose their entire inventory? I might do a loop around it real quick. Is this the one with paratroopers?
No.
Oh yeah, paratroopers is probably a bad thing. Let's not hang out.
It's not the one with paratroopers.
How do you know?
Because
Isn't this exactly
it's
the
not.
one with paratroopers?
No, this is the one with all the Horror.
So can I do a
Those
flight
guys.
round it?
Yes.
Look at this.
Indicators?
Look at this. So many things. Illager refuge. It's Illagers, not Hoglins. Is there anything really good on the roofs? Nope.
The Illager's sanctum might not be so holy.
They're also covered in skeletons.
I mean, that's where they spawn, right?
On average, 8 people swallow 8 spiders per year while sleeping. It's also, there's that chocolate bar metric, right? If you've eaten a chocolate bar in the West, you've eaten spider. I'm really tempted to go in this, but I also don't want a corpse run back to this.
Oh yeah, this would be one hell of a corpse run.
It's pretty. I'm just terrified of it. Oh god, ghast. I'm beginning to think we need to build at least one side of this cobblestone tunnel so we can get sort of like a height point of reference.
Alright, well let's...
Like
have
build
you
a
got
bridge
cobble
back
on
from
you?
the one you've got. I haven't, no.
Okay, well you take this cobble, because that's all I have on me. You build, and I'll protect you with a bow.
That's you. Okay. For the purposes of speed, I'm going to creative fly up to the top of this one block height. It would take me 3/4 of an hour to land on this one block. Oh wow! I magically got up here through the ability of my own skill. Can you believe it, DollyWhiskers? Holy shit! I'm so skilled at Minecraft. I should do this professionally. This like stack and a half of cobblestone is going to do absolutely nothing.
Look, I wasn't prepared to bring enough to take us all the way back.
I'm not saying all the
didn't
way
tell
back.
me I
I think
needed it.
we just need a point of reference because digging 30 out is fine.
Missed.
Question: is this the 30th block, or am I placing a block on the 31st block? Because
I
the
don't
roof
know,
of
but
the roof of the
is-
tunnel would be
the-
31.
Yeah, but the roof is domed in the middle, so it doesn't matter on
Okay.
the sides.
That's
It
fine.
doesn't go up to 30 on the sides.
Fair enough. Stay away, Blaze. I mean, Hawkeye. I need you, Hawkeye.
I'm dealing with it. I was eating a patat.
What, in real life? Were you eating a whole potato in real life?
No.
Did you even cook it?
Yeah, it's a baked
Isn't eating potato in real life a little bit like cannibalism for you?
I'm not a potato, I'm a frog.
I'm a potato.
I'm a potato.
I can say those sort of things, chat, because they're going to be my wife one day. Good times. What I was trying to say before we were rudely interrupted by a giant evil cathedral and then some flamethrower. What? We were
Giant
giant.
evil cathedral.
We were. Holy shit! That crossed
Cluck
over.
cluck. Climax _
Climax
Peruvian has
Peruvian.
just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Climax Peruvian, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And
That's
Fee,
one
thank
hell
you
of
for
a
the
username.
and Climax Peruvian. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you so much. And Fee, thank you for the 25 biddies. That didn't make me poop at all, Fee. Fee, did you get your gift basket that I left you, by the way?
They might not have been on the server.
They might not have. You know. That wasn't accusatory. That was like, did you get it? Did you get it? I've been
I'm
working.
gonna leave you for 2 seconds while I go and refill up in cobblestone, and I'll be back.
Also Stardew has re-entered my life.
I mean,
valid.
that's valid.
I feel that as a problem. That is entirely a valid problem. But I did get your message. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a full load of stuff in there. We did a stream for it. Oh, okay. Come on, Dolly. I'm in the hell.
I'm trying to protect the fucking ice I just put down from a ghast that wants me dead.
I have 107 mods installed. Is that a lot? I don't know enough about
Yeah.
Stardew Valley to know if that's a lot or not. Jura, we never actually finished the conversation. You've got the keys, and when are you moving? Because I know there's crossover. Basically, what I'm saying, Jura, is I've logged into Twitch a number of times this week and gone, oh, Jura's not streaming, and then gone, oh. They'll come back to streaming soon. I think it's a medium amount. 107. What is this, Skyrim? Is the moon weird now in your game, Fee? And do you have lightsabers? That's my experience of modding Skyrim. Hello.
Are you focusing?
100%. I'm always focusing. I'm very professional.
That's all the cobblestone I picked up.
Good. I took this week off because moving and work stress. It's entirely valid. I kid. So what do we need to do? I need to go under this.
Yeah, go through it.
No, we don't. We need to go below it on this line. So I need to dig a lot. I need to go through the mountain on this line and then restart the bridge afterwards. Right?
I mean, yeah, I would just do this personally.
No, because then you're going to make a mess. I mean, it's literally a tiny gap. Look, I'm like immediately here. Ow. 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 Ow.
Out the way.
So we got the keys yesterday and have 2 months crossover. We don't have to set moving date, but we'll move everything we selves in the car. Is it far away from where you currently live? Tell me everything. Does it have a swimming pool? Is there a dedicated room that me and Dolly can come and live in? Or visit, because I'm not just volunteering your house to move into. That'd be weird.
Do you have room for pets?
Do you have room for pets?
If you are a pet person.
And when I say pets, a large man who thinks he's a chicken and a large woman who thinks they're a frog.
I'm not a woman.
Yes, you know what I meant. Them.
I did, but during Pride Month.
Yes, during Pride Month. About 20 minutes drive. Imagine in Pride Month.
Right.
I am trying. So Dolly and I had we've talked about this on stream previously, so I'll say it again. Dolly and I had a previous agreement that they wanted everybody to refer to them as they them, but were happy for me to take my time, and I am slowly moving into the 100% they theming, and I think I have improved, right?
You have, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like 20 years of knowing them, and it's a struggle for me because I don't like change. So feel free to call me out when I make mistakes like that, because I do try to do my best.
Mm-hmm. You do your best.
But it's hard sometimes, especially with somebody that I've known for as long as I've known Dolly. His brain no worky. We're proud of you. Brain no worky. Also, I do miss it. I do mess up with people in chat sometimes. I do try. I try super hard. If it's any consolation,
That's all anyone can ask of you.
I try.
You know?
I think is the key thing.
The problem becomes when someone's told you pronouns and then that person goes,
Yeah,
oh, yeah, but I'm
so
just
we
not
have a
gonna
shower, standalone bathtub. I got my very own room to use as my office, a small balcony, and we can't have pets in the place. My mum keeps getting packages instead of me, who has been waiting for the Final Fantasy. Wait, there's a tabletop RPG of Final Fantasy 14 now? Also, that sucks when that... Oh! I did not know that was a thing. I did not know that was a thing. I am so tempted to go back to Final Fantasy 14 because I'm inadvertently caught up in the hype train for Dawn Trail, and I keep looking at it and going, but there's so much happening in June. I've got Elden Ring in June. You're more than welcome to stay over. I can smuggle a Chim and a Froggy. That's adorable.
That's awesome that you've got your own room as an office.
Streaming room.
Are you someone who enjoys like decorating and stuff? Will you make it all specific to you?
Are you gonna
Or are you
have?
not fussed?
Are you gonna get LEDs that light up and spell your name on the wall behind your webcam? Got 1 week to do the Elden Ring DLC. Yeah, basically, because they planned it that way, right? Yoshi actually pushed Dawn Trail specifically because of Elden Ring. I am probably not going to be launch day Final Fantasy, but I've played the beginning of each of the previous expansions, at least for a little bit. I don't know whether or not it'll be content, but I own everything up to Shadowbringers, so I might as well. The difficulty is the main character that I've got on the UK server that I play is like only a bit into Shadowbringers, and I've got the other DLC to do after that. Wait, Shadowbringer Light. There was one after Shadowbringers, right? The Light something. What was the last one? What's the current expansion of Final Fantasy XIV? Shadowbringers is so damn good, though. Thank you. Endwalker was the one I was forgetting about. I've not touched Endwalker at all. I bought it and never played it because I was like, I'm going to buy Endwalker, but that means I have to do Shadowbringers, and therefore I only played a little bit and never finished Shadowbringers. I'll probably get a chat to do the decorating for me and put up a bunch of art pieces in frames. I really enjoyed dark wooden furniture, so it'll be white, dark brown in the room. Very classic.
Nice.
You should buy a candelabra. If only because every time I come into chat, I can go, Jura, that is a lovely candelabra. Because I like saying it.
So are you saying you want chat to send you art pieces that you can digitally that you can print out and put in frames?
Would you like
we can definitely do that.
Would you like a framed photo of me to put up on your webcam? Because that wouldn't be the first time somebody's done that. We joked to somebody before, and like 2 weeks went by, and then they streamed again, and then there was two framed photos of me behind their webcam. I was sort of like, yep, we've become those sorts of people. MXV went to Chimken's local butcher's and won their meat raffle. The prize was a portion of human tongue. It was inexplicably marinated in buttermilk. I mean, buttermilk is, again, something that people use to soften, so buttermilk would probably make that better. And who doesn't like a bit of tongue in their mouth, if you know what I mean? Oh!
I would knock you off if I didn't want to deal with the fallout.
Oh, I haven't thought about it too far. I do like chat making art that I put up, though. That sounds heckin' cute. Are we going to have to do... me and Dolly will put our heads together and do some Jura fan art.
Neither of us being artists.
We could just make wanted posters. It'd just be a picture of Jura screenshotted from a... We could just... Have you seen this person? It's my birthday in July.
It's your birthday in July? Hey, it's my birthday in July, too.
We'll just have wanted posters. That would be a good one, actually. You could put...
You at Cobble?
Yeah, I'm at Cobble. Hey, do you want to check your back pocket? Wink, wink.
Really?
I mean, you can fly back, but... Your back pocket. Wink, wink. Bend over. It's probably at your bum. It's cobblestone. There we go. That's enough. Oh my god, you are literally on the same day as each other.
We are birthday twins.
You are literally birthday twins. You are legitimately, actually. Now, I tell you what. If there's one thing that makes me know that I'm a good boyfriend, every time somebody asks me when Dolly's birthday is, I know exactly the date that it is, and everybody is always shocked that I can go, oh, it's July 22nd. So yes, you are birthday twins. That's
amazing, Joe. I love it.
The doctors is always really impressed that I know the date of my wife's birthday. And I can... Sometimes I take it a little bit offensively that they're always surprised. And then other times it's like, I'm marrying this person. I feel like it's kind of valid that I know when their birthday is. It's alright, I was just stood on that. I'll have to make something for you then, Dolly. Mine is the 22nd of April. Nevik wanted to be involved. We see you, Nevik. We respect you. Oh, you know why I can hear my thoughts?
Music stopped.
Yeah, music stopped. I was like, it seems oddly quiet. I can see the tunnel.
Probably. Yeah, we probably don't need to do anymore because
Yeah, this is the line, right?
The cobble on the other bit.
Okay, so mine's the day before. That's good because I don't respect you. Wow. Holy. Oh my. Oh. How dare you? I assume Dolly and my year's birth might be not quite the same. How old are you? Sets shout on fire. Wow.
You're younger than me, Jura?
We are. Dolly is. Dolly is.
mid-20s?
Dolly is 36 in July.
Yeah, my birthday's 88.
I think Jura is 34.
Jura's not 34. She's mid-20s.
Jura is married
At
with
most.
children. Jura could be 34.
Which bit are we starting from digging out?
What the heck? I have kids. Wait, do you not have kids?
Jura does not have kids.
I thought Jura had children. Who am I thinking about?
I don't know.
I thought Jura had children. Who the fuck am I thinking about? Oh my fucking god, how am I older than you guys? I can't decide if when you react when somebody how am I older than you guys? That makes it sound like you're either insulted or surprised that you're older than us. 24. Okay, guess how old I am again, Chim. You are 28. I am surprised. How old are you, Exempt, if you don't mind me asking, based off the some of the stuff that we've talked about? I'm 31. Older. Are you 40? Are you 40, Exempt? You know, life starts at 30, so anywhere north of 30 is a positive in my book. 25 here. 29.
Hey, I got it right. Mid-20s.
Nevik is just Nevik has repeatedly said different numbers, and I can't decide if that's Nevik's number or like 25 here. Jura's a babby. I'm a decade older than Jura. Yeah, past 40, easy. Okay. I am 50. I am 30. I am 36.
6.
Put an exact number on it. Well, Jura, you Jura, if it's any consolation, I thought you were much older. And had children, apparently. I don't know where that came from. I would have put money on the fact Jura had children.
No.
I heard that a few times. You're an old soldier. That's a good thing.
It's either a good thing or it means you've gone through a shit ton of trauma.
Right? Yeah, that's why I like people. I've always said that I'm an old soul.
Like, oh, they're so mature for their age. Yep, trauma.
Yep, trauma. I mean, it's not no. Hooray for dramatic formative years. Woo! If you had dramatic formative years, but also are of the LGBT persuasion, especially in the month of June, we see you and we love you. Pride, everybody. It's let your flag fly. I am demisexual myself, and you know, if you're one of the others or the same, I see you and I appreciate you so much. Don't let the bastards keep you down. We hate the government and we've got bolt cutters. Something. Yeah. All right, I've got to get back to work in 11.5 hours, so I'm going to meds before I cry. Do it. Take your freaking medication, Fee. Big hugs to all. Big hugs to you, Fee.
Take your meds and have good sleep, Fee.
Eat some biscuits. Have some Tim Tams. Hug a kangaroo. I was thinking about how you call me a soldier, and being German hits different with that comment. I was thinking about how you call me a soldier. Wait, when did I call you a soldier?
An old soul.
An old soul, not a soldier. An old soul. S-O-U-L. Old Soul. Come on, where's the floor? There it is. Oh, my bad. My hair is giving it. No. And it doesn't help that I speak terribly. They're gonna call to tell me I didn't get a promotion while I'm trying to sleep. So, wait, how do you know that you've not got a promotion? Pete, remain positive unless you have actual evidence that that's actually the case. And if not, buy some bolt cutters.
Fuck the government.
You can't fuck the government. Buy some bolt cutters. You can't be sad when you're all holding a pair of bolt cutters.
Pete, you're a wonderful person. If you don't get that promotion, it's their loss.
Yep. I bought a chocolate cake, so regardless of call, I have cake. That's a good mentality. You realize I've been digging solidly for 2.5 hours now, and I've yet to fix my pick.
Oh, you got another right pick, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine isn't.
I could have lent you one.
It's all good. I don't have any netherite.
Why? Fix your what? Fix my pick. What did you think I said? My dick?
You tick dick.
I think Exempt thought I was older than 36. Does anybody else in chat think I'm older than 36? Before I develop a I mean, it's valid. I thought you were older than me. I put a number on it. You don't well, no, because you said you aren't. True. If you didn't know how old I was, how old would you think I was? I don't think you can reverse fill that. I thought you were early mid-30s. That's fair. I'm too cynical to be in my 20s.
You also have a lot of grey to be in your 20s.
100. No, that's not true because no, people can go grey very early.
True.
At least 120. Wow. How old was Gandalf the Grey? I'm almost 39, so I assumed around there. I'll take 39. 36.
You do tend to assume people are more around your age, though. Like, it's just, well, at least I do. It's a mental thing. I just assume people are my age.
We have said previously, right? We have attracted a lot of similar. The people we've met through Twitch, and it's natural because of the people that you sort of expose yourself to and follow and sort of watch their content and sort of meet people that way. We have exposed ourselves to a lot of very similar personalities or people that are sort of like adjacent to the personality types that we have. And I think you have a tendency to identify the things that are similar about you in that sense, so therefore you assume that that person is your same age. Chim exposing himself on Twitch, terms of service breach. If you want to go to, if you want to see me exposing myself, OnlyFans, it's there. It's a picture of my bare ass and 49 other photos of beards. Holy shit, I just made Google search of Gandalf's age and Google says 55,000. Alright, I'm drug night. Oh, good night, Fee. I hope you have sweet dreams.
Night, Fee.
You're only as old as the woman you feel, and I am feeling somebody that is my exact same age. Again, yes, I get why that was wrong to say. In Pride Month, no less. Google says after a lot of math and conversion factor between Valiant years and solar years, a reasonable estimate puts Gandalf at 55,000. I'm pretty sure I'm south of 55,000. And if you're about to tell me you thought I was 55,000, I honestly don't know how to process that. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I know Kentucky Fried Chicken's secret herbs and spices. I am, in fact, the Colonel. Oh, God.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I just have a tendency to blind panic when I fall in the nether. I don't think I'm grey enough to be considered a Colonel Sanders lookalike, is all I'm saying. I'm pretty grey. There's like a definitive like line that way in my beard. Can we talk about this? I am so close to being able to plat this shit. You have no idea. Look at it. Look. I have so much face stuff now. My only aim is to be able to plat this. And I'm pretty sure I could put several bands in this and just have it as like a style thing. I'm not sure if I can pull it off yet. Dolly, do you want to put some horse mane bands in my beard?
Should ask the barber to do it next time we go.
I don't think they deal with that sort of barbery. I mean, he'd probably do it for fun, but I thought you were. I'm playing the game and my big camera's up. I thought you were 57. How old is that in dog years? $350. Wow. I'm scared. You're all lovely. You're all an absolute joy to be around. Everybody's insinuating I'm like older than Jesus. You don't look a day over 56. If it's any consolation again, I feel like an old man. Considering I sneezed in March and I'm still suffering the ill effects. Where have you gone?
Meh.
If you can avoid it, chat, never get a bad back. Like, if anybody ever gives you the option, bad back, or, you know, I'm not sure what an equivalent would be, but don't take the bad back as an option. I live in fear of the next sneeze might kill me. Didn't you precede Jesus by at least 100 years, give or take? 100,000 years. I mean, yeah. But if somebody lived, like realistically, if somebody lived for that long, they could probably establish themselves as a number of people important in modern society, like Jesus.
I'm gonna be up here for a minute.
You okay?
I'm gonna go put some rice on, and then we'll be done on like if we finish Minecraft on the hour. But then the rice will be ready for when we need food, because I can feel my blood sugar dipping.
It's half an hour before the end of the hour.
Yeah, and if I cook the rice for 15 minutes and then it will sit for 5, and then it will just be there for 10 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
So be happy.
Yeah, on the hour, in about 30 minutes, I'm going to take a break to eat some food. And then we're going to play some Alan Wake. We have made actual progress today. I was expecting this to become quite a slog and we would just quit. But we have done more than I expected. The problem is we have to do this dig 4 more times. No, 3 more times. No, I thought you were honestly in your late 40s, maybe start 50s. I mean, I'll take it. You know. Part of me takes that as a compliment. Is that, in what way were you basing that? Were you saying that from a visual basis or because I'm so wise? Because I'm so cynical. Visual and knowledge. Fair enough. Nah. 36. The age is just genetics. Arjun Hammy, welcome to the Bob Brigade.
Cluck cluck. Arjun Hammy has just joined the Bok Brigade.
Do not let the power go to your head. I'm just a random bearded man on the internet. I hope you're having an absolutely brilliant day. Visual and knowledge. Fair. I know things. Oh, I don't know how to walk in a straight line, apparently. How have I gone? You know what's going to be really irritating? I'm going to have done like a 3-hour stream of digging in Minecraft, and my pick is going to break like 2 hours and 45 minutes in. Got it. Didn't die. Hooray. Where are we at? That way. Yeah. Okay. The truth is exempt. I know absolutely nothing. I just have a constant web page. I constantly have a browser window open that takes me to Wikipedia. Right. Now deploying smooth jazz. See Dolly over there. We bury Dolly. Is that going to bite me in the ass if I bury Dolly? Probably. That's a skeleton wearing a suit. Holy shit. Don't tell Dolly I got them confused with a skeleton wearing a full suit of armor. That's going to be our little secret. Hello, Arjun. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the first time chat. Oh, Arjun. You were doing so well. Said hi, and then you tried to sell me something. Oh, Arjun. Goodbye, Arjun. Why can't I block you? I don't... There we go. Goodbye. You're not coming here selling me shit. You've developed that, like, people that do that in chat have developed such an irrational level of sort of like mistrust in my brain. I don't think I can ever buy anything from anybody on the internet unless it's like through an official Etsy store or I know them personally. Like, I either need a customer service level of interaction or I need to have known them for like 6 to 8 weeks.
I'm back.
Hi, I was just ranting around. I got salesman in chat. Hello.
Yes.
Exempt thought I was in my late for, so I can sell you stuff. I mean, based off what I just said, yes, but I can't promise that I'll like it. Will you buy, what's a big fellow? What do you mean by big fellow? What does
I like
that
big
even
camera.
mean? What is that even, what does that even mean? Big fellows. I thought you were trying to sell me large people. Subs. No. I won't do that, Nevik. Big fellows. Oh god, is that no? Good Fellows is the pizza store. I will not buy no. Art, like if art, right? Like there are multiple artists in the community that I would love to spend some money on. I just need the money to spend it on them. Big Fellows, Grimes albums, and sub sandwiches. I could just eat a sub sandwich. We're gonna have curry though. We're gonna have curry. There's poppadoms. Dolly's put some rice in. The curry's been in the fridge for a couple of days, so it's gonna be extra curry-y.
We have done a fuck of a lot today.
I might go to Tesco's tomorrow and buy a new brand of Korean fried chicken that I saw advertised today.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's boneless chicken thighs, but they're breaded like nuggets are breaded and they're Korean. You know the Itsu? Yeah, they basically made chicken nuggets.
Ooh, okay.
And it's like that side of flavor-wise is is my bag, and apparently they're really good in the air fryer. So I was sort of like, oh god, I guess I'm going to Tesco's on Sunday. Big Fellows, Grimes albums, and sub sandwiches. Also, some of the Big Fellows I sell are subs. I think Nevik's speaking in tongues. Now we only deal with good fellows here. Good fellows here. Really, really, frozen pizzas is good fellows, right? I'm not sure if there were good fellows in the UK are frozen pizzas. Have we done a fair amount today?
I mean,
Yeah, we've done pretty well.
Look over there.
How far along have we gone? Yeah, we've been live for about 3 hours, and we started.
We started at this line.
We started here, right?
Yes, yeah, because of this bit.
Because there was the overhang. That's a good shout. And now to do it all the way to the end, because we're not even close to being at the end, and do it three more times.
Two more.
What, is the one done? Because
No.
four compass roses. It's 4 corners, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of them, Phoenix has done I think the West, Phoenix has done the ice path all the way.
Oh, well, we're not
But
done
I
yet.
think
We've got a little while.
All of them need upwards going.
All of them need upwards going.
Yeah.
That
If
English.
we've got 20 minutes left, do you want to do ice all the way along, or do you want to continue digging out?
I think we should dig out along the ice level. Because if we go in the middle and you turn right and I turn left, we can dig out 3 by 3 in both directions and then be able to go through afterwards.
Yeah.
Like walk along the middle thing and then mine out in left or right, and then just hold shift and walk to the right, you know?
Mhm.
Let me get a bit ahead of you and then I'll the thing I said while you were up walking around was the irony is going to be I've been streaming for 3 hours and my pick's going to break in any minute just before we finish.
I figure if we start at 8, you can put plastic duck on for 10 minutes while you eat.
Yeah, or just take sometimes if it's like that, the difficulty with Plastic Duck Simulator switching into Alan Wake is one is Steam and one is Epic, and it's not always the easiest thing to do when I'm going from one to the other. So we'll take a 10-minute break. If I lose people at that point, that's fine. I want to finish New Game Plus of Alan Wake on stream because there's some like story components that I want to talk about that have happened while I've been playing off stream. But we did do basically the entirety of vanilla Alan Wake 2 on stream, so I figure it's not going to be my most viewed content in general. Because people have seen it already. I'm doing it more for my own benefit than anybody else. Much as if you want to stick around and watch Alan Wake 2 a second time, please do.
I mean, it's not the entire game, it's just the ending.
Yeah, it's like I've got to the... So basically, chat, I finished Alan Wake 2 on stream, and then there's New Game Plus. And in New Game Plus, a bunch of extra stuff is available to you in certain ways. And I was like, I want to do New Game Plus on stream. And did some of it, and was like, this isn't so different that I want to play the rest of it on stream. So I did... basically 3/4 of the entire game off stream, and I'm ready to finish it on stream tonight. So if there's any big changes, I know they come in the final section, which you're all going to see tonight. It'll be good. I'm super excited. I hope it is groundbreaking. I'm ready to be disappointed. I'm not really selling my own stream very well. No, I'm not really selling my stream very well. I was trying to think of something witty. It's a secret, chat. Somewhere in the next half of this stream will be my nipple. Just the one. Not attached to anything. It'll just be floating free as if by magic. But you have to spot it. I was expecting mining the one side out to be a lot more harder, but actually a lot of this was through a mountain, so there is just a flat surface underneath.
Yeah, can you do both sides and I'll put the ice in behind you?
No, because we're not gone down into the floor.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to see that from you or anyone. I mean, my nipples are perfectly fine. They're not weird at all. What are you insinuating? Still don't want to see it. That's fair. Also, I'm pretty sure that would be against terms of service, so I will go on record now and say there are no nipples in the second half of this stream. There might be potential for jump scares, because if I've learnt one thing from New Game Plus Alan Wake 2, they really double down on the jump scares because they move around. Alan Wake, my first playthrough, made me poop my pants, and then in New Game Plus they go like, oh, well, we moved the jump scares so you don't expect them. They definitely did that. Holy shit. But I do support the women's movement to free theirs publicly. I mean... you can't have it both ways. I don't agree with when... I think, yeah, to be honest, I think everybody should, but at the same time, I think people that walk around with their tops off, generally in public, are really irritating. Like, I'm not sure if this is like an international experience, so I'll just put it out there. We live in a fairly rural area, and we get a lot of tourists. There are a lot of tourists that come to like our village or towns and nearby area and walk around with their shirts off because they're like tanning, air quotes. And yes, do that at the beach. If you want to do that shit at the beach, have at it. I don't care. But if you're in the middle of the high street and you're going in and out of shops with your top off, that's where I've probably got a problem. Nobody wants to see that. Well, some people might, and I don't judge if you do, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to be buying a sandwich and see a topless dude that I don't know. Now, a man that I did know, happy for them to be topless. Stranger danger when it comes to topless people in shops, is all I'm saying. Dolly, you need to speak because I'm digging.
I was letting you dig your own hole.
I'm not digging a hole. I'm just like, there's only so much. There's only so much I can talk about when it comes to strangers' nipples. Yeah, not on the high street. It's really weird. Like, I just sort of like, I'll be driving my car and I sort of look out the window and there's just like dudes walking along and like with their tops off. And I'm sort of like, I really want to roll down the window and yell, nobody wants to see that. Sorry, put your fucking shirt on. I think I am the human equivalent of the no shoes, no shirt, no service. I'm a human warning sign for like a restaurant opening. You can't come in here if you're wearing trainers. No shoes, no shirt, no fucking service. It was one of the reasons that there was a local sandwich shop that I used to go to before I had a mortgage and could afford to eat out for lunch every day. I can't do that now. When I was young and I used to buy a lot of takeaway sandwiches, it was always one of the reasons that I liked the sandwich shop that I used to go to, because this was literally on like the seaside. It was like it was no beaches nearby, but without doxing myself too hard, we live
in a seaside town.
Yeah, we live in a seaside town without doxing myself too hard. And there was a local cafe that I used to go into basically every day, and I got quite friendly with the owner and everything. And the number of times that I saw this little, like, fairly tiny diddy woman absolutely tear into a man, like, twice her size, come into the shop and go, put a fucking shirt on. You can't come in here and order this whilst topless. Nobody wants to see that. And I would sit there sort of sipping a cup of tea, sort of smirking to myself. Good times. Good memories. Good sandwiches. There you go, we've effectively carved out the next section that you need to mine out.
Nice.
Alright, no, you haven't on this side. We did all the way down. We cut out the one side entirely. On this side, it's like there's still a roof. It's not segmented. Seriously? Ow. Come at me, brah. Trying not to die. Seaside town, interesting. My grandparents used to live in Great Yarmouth when I was but a wee little lad. It was a lovely place. Only problem was it was all but dead during normal times. Yeah, we live in... Again, I'm not doxing myself. I know of Great Yarmouth. Similar sort of situation. The difficulty is our place is more. It's a lot more common to be filled with second homeowners. So it's filled at various times of the year, but it's extremely. Yeah. If I drop too much more information, I'm pretty sure people could work it out. So I'm just gonna stop there. But I live
We live in Margate.
Live in that seaside town life.
Run out of lights.
Yeah, I can see Essex from my front window. Because Essex is 100% a seaside town. I'm getting attacked by Gus, and you're not here to defend me.
It's because I'm.
You know what? I'm going to go to the opposite end of this and do it from the opposite end. Blech. Yeah. Buying houses is expensive when all of the houses are owned by rich people that never live in the actual fucking houses. Good times. That way. Out of interest, what happens if your pick breaks? I'll get a notification if it's about to break, right?
Yeah, and then you just have to amend it, I think. Oh, maybe it does disappear. I don't remember. I've not had one break on me in a long time, so maybe it does disappear.
Yeah. It disappears unless they changed it. Yeah, this is the thing, right? I can't remember the last time I broke a netherite item.
Yeah, so don't break it. But you will get a ding. You'll get a durability ping.
You've made, either we've made or you've made a mistake.
What?
This rectangle on the one side of this tunnel is one higher than the one on the other side.
Well, you know how good I am at counting. Are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. It's close enough. Where are the shulker block? Yeah, I got them. I need to go to. We'll go do a little flight to the to the end before we wrap up, chat. All of these are full.
Yep.
Do I have a shulker? I have one shulker. I mean, at least if anybody ever needs anything nether related, we now have all of the resources forever.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the end. Do you remember what compass direction it is?
East.
East. I'm flying north. No, I need to fly right when I get to the ball. Right up and fly right. I still find it extremely entertaining that the tunnel shape ended up being an egg by accident.
Yes.
Nobody did this intentionally. In fact, this design, I think, was partially taken from a previous season. But this shape from the outside is an egg, and I really like it.
Void designed it in
the previous season, right?
Yeah.
You sure it's east?
Yes. There's a mark. There's a sign.
Bournetown.
That one's fees, so keep going.
Pathhead is not made, but not a how. And Paul. We're going to wrap up in about 5 minutes to do some food, so it's probably about time we do some end messages. Chat, I'm going to be fixing my tools while we do this end messages. It's going to be a very professional end experience.
It's not really. You're not really rapping.
I'm not rapping, but if anybody's curious, I post all of my VODs to YouTube. They go per game, so I will do some wrap-up messages now. We'll take a short break, and then I'll be back for Alan Wake 2. That's how it works, because I don't do any actual editing because I'm lazy. So, what do we usually say at this point? Chat, I'm super glad you exist. In this, the month of our pride, in Pride Month no less, we like to consider ourselves an accessible and open community in all regards, and obviously there is absolutely no reason that we should not be as accessible or as open 12 months of the year. But this month alone, we just want to reaffirm the fact that the Frog and Chicken community, both DollyWhiskers and mine, both them as a Twitch streamer and mine as a Twitch streamer, and the Discord that sort of opened adjacent to that, you're welcome here. We see you, we respect you, we love you, and we hope you have an absolutely brilliant Pride Month. I will not be. This was my first stream of Pride Month. I will not be repeating this. We'll carry through these feelings, but I will not be doing this sort of message every single stream of the month. But yeah, we see you, we respect you, we love you. Please take care of yourselves, and do not let the bastards do not let the bastards keep you down. What else do people say in this situation, Dolly?
Fuck the government, we have bolt cutters.
Fuck the government, we have bolt cutters. That is an Alan Wake 2 reference. If you'd like some context on what that actually means, stick around. But I'm
also
glad.
Fuck the government.
But I'm also glad you exist, chat, and I'm also glad the people that aren't necessarily following Pride Month exist. It's as much Pride Month is obviously for the LGBT community, but I fully respect that all of you people, there are other people out there as well that watch me that aren't or aren't LGBT coded. So, hi, we love you, we see you. You're as important as everybody else. What else do we say? Like me, yes. I also want you to know, chat, that I'm super proud of you. Life is rough. There's so much shit going on in the universe right this second. Politics, be damned. So much frickin' like just campaigning and just media coverage of shit by a bunch of people that are pretty untrustworthy at this point, and I don't think many people trust to cross the street in a straightforward manner, let alone actually run a government. I'm trying not to be as jaded along these lines. This is getting very jaded very quick. But in these times where life is tough and life is difficult, I want you to know that you have a large bearded man on your side, and because of that, I want you to know that I'm super proud of you. I recognize how difficult it is to get out of bed sometimes. I suffer with that as a problem related to my own depression myself. There are days where I just sort of roll over to Dolly and go, I don't want to go, but then I do, and it sort of works out. If you can't get out of bed today, that is enough for me. But no, if you can't get out of bed today, but you're continuing to exist, that's what's important. Your continued existence is all that we require in the frog and chicken community. Yeah, that's it. What else do we do at this point? We also do Fucksgiving. If there is anything, I'm going to get the obligatory I give a fuck about Pride Month and all of the things adjacent and or associated to it. Proper representation is extremely important. So we do Fucksgiving. I give a fuck. No, I'm not. I'm struggling with words.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. We do this thing called Fucksgiving. I invite people in chat. If you give a fuck about something very specific, you can throw it in chat right now. Doesn't matter what it is, just a couple of words to sort of like point us in the right direction of a subject. We just sort of like show respect for these things that we love and or like appreciate. In my case, I would like to say I give a fuck about proper representation. I give a fuck about acceptance, and I give a fuck about understanding and correct communication of all three of those things. But also at the same time, we do a negative, because Fucksgiving works in two ways. We say, we give a fuck about this, but we also tell something to fuck off. In 2024, we are telling cancer to fuck off. Both myself and Dolly, who is in the call, lost somebody very important to us at the end of 2023 to cancer. It is a vibe that we are putting out into the universe in the hope that sooner or later cancer will be that much further away from the average person. It is crazy to me sometimes that in 2024, with all of the technology and all of the innovation that's come along, the average person has to worry about that as a concept. But people do, and people get it, and people don't recover, and it's very sad. Yeah, so if you can type that in chat if you want. Fuck cancer, basically. And thank you. This is not my best outro. Yesterday was a bit rambling as well. I think it's all the talking that I did at the beginning. I sort of get to the end and go, wow, I'm all out of words. I have a quota. Thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet. As always, it's absolutely brilliant getting to know each and every one of you, and I hope you have a brilliant day if I'm about to lose you to the break. I will be going on BRB for approximately... We've not even cooked the curry yet.
I knew that.
We will be going on BRB for at least a little bit. realistically, I should probably stick around. Or like, we're gonna have a break. We're gonna Dolly, say goodbye. Don't say BRB because you're not coming back. Have they gone? They've gone. Not my best outro. Not my best outro at all. We're gonna go into an extended ad break portion. Not extended ad break. What are we gonna do for like? You should go for a proper break. We should, but I'm gonna stay live. I'm gonna put a timer on. I need to go and eat something, and then we're gonna play Alan Wake. This one has gone a little bit haywire. I don't usually take 20 minutes breaks between streams. It's usually 10 minutes tops, but I think I need to take a 20-minute break, guys. I am not going very far, and I expect that I will lose some people. So if you have to go, there is absolutely no hard feelings on that subject.
You don't need to take a 20-minute break. Curry will be done in like 5 minutes.
Okay, 15 then, 10 minutes to eat it, 5 minutes to cook. Okay, 15-minute break. We're going to take a 15-minute break, but on that understanding, because it is going to be a slightly longer one than usual, we are going to load into the duck game. Everybody loves the duck game.
That game's great.
Yeah, duck game's pretty freaking cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to press this. Hello?
Hello?
My camera. Camera? There it is. Hello. And we're going to switch over the duck game while we go and sort some food and eat, and then I'll be right back. Well, I've not gone yet, but we'll... Oh my god, I'm struggling! Oh my god, I'm just pressing buttons at this point as well. We do this.
Keyboard smash.
Bok, bok, a bok, 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 a bok, 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 and a bok. Quit.